Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink.
And good day. This is it. It's the time of the month again where we put our masks on and meet each other in the VOX Zone. Happy holidays. This is the PARAVOX tournament for the monthly finals for the month of December, or literally the end of 2024. We're your casters. My name is Caper. With me, is the one, the only Bipolar. Uh, I think let's try it again. With Bipolar. All right. While we take care of that one real quick, but yeah, this is the again our monthly tournament for PARAVOX, and yeah, this is for December end of 2024. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, soon to be Happy New Year, and I don't know what's your New Year's resolution? Is it PARAVOX related or I don't know, but yeah, of course, still PARAVOX is still available for wishlist on Steam, and you can also play it as early as now in Epic Game Store. Let's see if my partner is back. Let's see. Bipolar.
Mic checking, checking, mic
There you
checking,
go.
everybody.
All right.
Oh. There you go, there you go. Everybody, again, welcome to the monthly tournament. But Kiefer, take it away for a bit because I think the VOX zone is getting into me.
All right, the box zone is too strong for Bipolar for now. But yeah, again, this is the monthly finals, and of course, PCI is just concluded. So, for reference, the champion, of course, is from Japan. The first and second place to be exact. Third place, however, is of course Blacklist Academy, which is also included in our tournament. But I don't know if the brackets are already available. But let's see. Let's see the brackets real quick on who will be our competitors for today's monthly tournament. While we wait for the bracket, but yeah, while we wait also for Bipolar to come back. Let's see if okay, test it out. Yeah, let's go.
There you go, babe. You know what, everybody? Again, after just minor problems that are already fixed here, I hope you guys
Mhm.
are ready for some intense battles because together
Mhm.
with me and Kiefer, it's gonna be a hype cast all the way throughout.
Exactly, and yeah. Speaking of highcast, you probably watch PCI as well. I mean, Blacklist International Blacklist Academy is
Mm-hmm.
part of the tournament for this month. Also, I mean, the last 2 months is unfortunate for them. Let's see if this would be the redemption arc for Blacklist International or Blacklist. I don't know. They already changed name back to Blacklist International from Blacklist Academy. They're the same players, but just a little rebrand, but basically the same umbrella. But also, yeah, let's check the brackets real quick and see. Let's see what I'm referring to. But yeah, also with the last month's tournament, as you can see, basically everyone in the previous month is here. AP Brand looking for team. Take me, Alter Ego, Kadaliman Esports, Doobie Frenzy, and of course we have a new team joining us also from Indonesia. But yeah, this for this time it's 4 rounds of best of one, and then whoever will win the best of one series will go to the semifinals for the best of three, and best of three going to the finals. It's also a best of three. It's still let's see if who will be the champion for this month's Paravox monthly tournament.
Very much so. You know what? I'm just excited right now, Kiefer, for what's in store today and for the basically the final of 2024 for Paravox monthly tournament. It's gonna be a great while for all of the fans there and for all the teams right now. I think they're just ready to go at it and to just dominate every single journey that they want to go for. But right now, let's look at the prize pool on what they are fighting for. It's gonna be a big one here. It's gonna be 600 USD, and as you can see, the prize pool breakdown below it. It's a lot of money that in store for these teams.
Yeah, and speaking of which, it's still pretty much the same as the previous month. first will get 150, second 120, third 90, fourth would be 60, 50, 40, up until 15. But this time, this is just a breakdown. So you know the drill already. So if you really want to shine, of course, with the tournament, aside from the prize pool, this is a big learning step. A learning stage for the teams for tonight, especially the ones that really want to really want some redemption from the previous months of the PARAVOX monthly tournament finals. And yeah, I mean, fresh from the PCI, this is actually pretty hype. What do you think?
You know what? I'm also just hyped for it. As you mentioned about PCI, there's a lot of action that happened there. You know what? Once we go outside of SEA or the Singapore server, it's a different world. But with all of the experience that Full Sense has, Blacklist has, and all of the contenders there, I think we will see a different kind of Paravox monthly finals, especially coming from a bigger tournament. This is going to be a wild one, and I think it's going to be a great display of gunplay. We'll be seeing a lot more unorthodox picks, because when we saw the PCI or the bigger tournament, other than monthly finals, there were a lot of shocking factors that we've seen.
Hmm. Right. Speaking of which, this is the first set of our four best of ones for round number one. We have Newbie Frenzy against Surabaya Membara, both from Indonesia. So we have Nicho Indo, Sakiora Doki, and then against Maskibal, Susunogo, and I don't want to say the last one.
It's Skibidi, Kiefer. It's Skibidi, man.
Oh my god. I don't want to say it. You said it. Oh, you're so Sigma.
Oh no. Oh my god. That is a crazy lineup for our very first match there, Kiefer. And I think this is why they were giving me some internet connections, because it's very much Skibidi right now for the first match, Kiefer.
I hate myself. But yeah.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know if Skibidi will give some Phantom tags to Newbie Frenzy, or will Newbie Frenzy
Oh my god.
will advance to the next round. Yeah, you started it. I didn't say it, but yeah.
Oh no.
This is our first round, so I'm really looking forward for the lineups. Of course, we saw a lot of unorthodox in PCI, as you mentioned. But let's see. First things first. Well, what would be the picks? What would be the maps? Do we have the map already, just in case that they will share? I mean, they will play. I'm not sure if we have already the map.
I think it's gonna be a little bit of a while before we get into the maps. I think they're cooking up something a little bit more, Kiefer. But while we're waiting for the map veto or for these players to get ready, there's a lot more in store, not just for these teams, but for everyone out there who wants to play PARAVOX. Because are you ready for the Southeast Asian rank quest, Kiefer? I think there's something that we have to show these people that are watching, because this weekend you can prove yourself or your skills by joining the Southeast Asian rank quest happening this Saturday and Sunday. You just have to complete your quest from day and night, fight your way to the top 30, because I think you don't want to miss this. We give 5 extra winners with a lucky draw, pick from a lucky draw, so everyone has a shot, because it's time to I think there's a lot of prizes here, Kiefer. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, aside from we're having the tournaments and everything, this you can actually just do this casually, and of course prove your skills as well. And yeah, there's a lot of prizes at stake also for the C rank quest. Don't miss your chance to rise in the ranks and scores cash prizes. And of course, aside from cash prizes, we also have lucky draws. So really, everyone has a shot. Even though you came up short, you still have a chance to somehow get something. And then of course, this will happen this Saturday and Sunday, which is tomorrow. Oh. Oh wait,
Yeah, and you
we
know
just
what,
have.
Kiefer?
Mhm. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I think
You're
we
saying
have
something.
a little bit of a correction there. It's gonna be ranked matches from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Rank matches. That's why it's a C rank quest. All right. So there's a certain time period that you can just play grind rank. I mean, yeah, I mean you will really enjoy it, especially if you have a full stack. But in this case, it's C rank quest. It's gonna happen this weekend. So aside from, of course, you have some points into your rank, you still have a chance to win cash prizes and something for a lucky draw if you're one of the five winners, aside from the top 30. But yeah, don't miss your chance and just grind here in the Vox Zone for PARAVOX C rank quest. All right. So yeah, while we're waiting, we're just gonna chill for a bit. I want to know how bipolar holiday is. Like, is it also kadiliman or not kadiliman?
No, 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 I don't think it's Kadiliman here, Kiefer. I think it's a different kind of setting. I don't really know, but you know what? Once we go into the games, I think we're gonna be all out 100%. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be greater. It's gonna be greater. Vox zone controls, Paravox moments, and you know what it is. It's gonna be great.
Mhm. Yeah, and yeah. With that being said, of course, aside from spreading holiday cheers, of course, I know some of you celebrated, Christmas, celebrated like with your family and such, or just celebrating the holidays in general, going to the New Year's. I mean, again, happy holidays, and I wonder how's your holiday has been. I mean, for me, it's just typical, just sleep, wake up, play, sleep, wake up, play, sleep, wake up, play, eat spaghetti, reheat my spaghetti, reheat my spaghetti again. Even though I don't have my spaghetti, the people on the broadcast knows that I don't have my spaghetti. I'm so mad.
Oh, oh no. You know what? It's a different side here. If you're spaghetti, it's always holiday ham right now for us, Kiefer.
Oh goodness, holiday ham. Holiday ham is one of the quintessentials when it comes to giveaways, like companies or something, or like in general. But I actually received one message in LinkedIn wherein there's a representative from this. I'm not gonna mention the company, but they sell holiday hams in bulk. I was like, what will I do with holiday hams in bulk? Am I gonna put it in my fridge and just cook
Mhm.
them all year round? I don't know. It's just what holiday ham is one of the traditions over here. I don't know what other traditions in other countries as well when it comes to the holidays in general, not only in Christmas, because of course we respect the other communities, other places that have a different beliefs, but of course spreading the holiday cheer as well. Like, yeah, 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 we have Christmas over here, they don't have Christmas over there, and but it's still around the holiday season. Of course, they have something to just celebrate on in general, going into the new year.
Kiefer. I think we're just um it's the holiday season, and there's a lot of store for everybody out there. Again, we're not just focusing on one thing, we're also focusing on everybody here because everyone is included. And let's talk about the PCI for a bit here, Kiefer. You know what, the battles there were just immense. If you're looking at the monthly finals, it's a way different stage, but it's the same game. When the Japanese are there, when worldwide players are there, it's a different story. What are your thoughts on that?
Of course, it's a different. They have a different learning environment. It really depends on, of course, boot camp and such, or people that you scream with. Not scream, but scrim. But of course, with a Southeast Asian server in Singapore, you have, of course, it's very limited to whatever you have right now. For example, like I'm Blacklist International. I scrim with Kadiriman. I scrim with Alter Ego. I scrim with other like top teams. But with the other regions, for example, Japan, I think Japan is one of the hotspots right now in Paravox, and of course, of course, they probably learned something about the experience in PCI, especially on a lot of unorthodox builds, a lot of positioning when it comes to the maps. But in this case, they if they want to somehow adapt that learning into like a game setting, this is the perfect one because of course you can try it in rank, but of course anything can happen in rank. In any game, anything can happen in rank. Of course, in PARAVOX, anything can happen. Any meta, any gameplay, any literally anything can happen. But for this one, yes, it's still anything can happen, but you can have something that you can already look forward to. Like for example, like yeah, at least just to the two lineup composition is pretty much common. When it comes to scrims, this might be used in the tournament, something like that. But super unorthodox picks, especially in PCI, it really works for the Japanese teams. But let's see if that kind of knowledge that our Southeast Asian representatives got, let's see if they will adapt here in the monthly finals this December. And of course, this is the last one for 2024 as we head on to 2025, nearing the official release of PARAVOX on Steam. So wishlist now.
Yeah, you know what, everybody, it's not just on Epic Games, it's also on Steam. So before 2025 starts, we invite you to get that on your wish list, because even though it's the Christmas is gone, December 25 is done, the holidays are still in, and you can still get the updates with PARAVOX as well. So big shout outs to our winners as well in the PCI finals. Fennel, all the way from Japan, literally just gave us a 3-0 sweep in the finals. Are we looking towards another 3-0 here at monthly finals, Kafer?
Yeah, you probably mean 2-0. We don't have to. We don't have a survival.
2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
But yeah, I don't know. It would be the repeat story of the last month, because last month is literally like 2-0, 2-0 party, 1-0. Of course, 1-0 is given, but 2-0 party in the last month. But let's say this would be the case. But of course, I would like to highlight the teams from the previous months. Kadiriman Esports, first of all. Again, big shout out to the Kadiriman Esports crew, Narpim, and the others. But yeah, this is one of their redemption arc, as well, as they come up short very quickly, round number 1 last month. On the previous month is the previous month before that one, Kadiriman Esports got into semifinals, and it's actually a big step for them. But this month, I hope that I can see Kadiriman Esports go around the bush and just of course do their best. And we still have a lot of heavyweight teams right now. But again, highlighting Blacklist International as well, being a third placer in PCI. Alter Ego, who is our really consistent top teams on the tournament. What else? AP Brand, which is one of the well-known organizations here in the Philippines, who jumped into PARAVOX as well. The Indonesian team, the Thai team, I forgot the name already. Let's see. Don't tell it to me. Take Me Please. There you go. Take Me Please.
Yes.
Who just started as a couple of friends inside the internet cafe, and it was like, let's join PARAVOX tournament. So yeah, they're here again, and looking for team again, Indonesia. So we have 3 countries so far representing their representing teams: Indonesia, PH, and Thailand. I hope that I can see some other countries on the next months. Like, we have Singapore, we have Malaysia, we have Vietnam, we have, of course, others. If they want to join, for example, I'm not sure if Japan teams can join the Southeast Asian tournament. I need to confirm that one, but I want to see different teams as well. But yeah, there's just a quick shout out. Shout out.
Who is that?
Shout out to Julaima Pihano, number 1 fan of our duo.
Oh no. Okay, thank you very much.
You can see my hairline.
Me as well. Can you see? I think I have like this is a pentakill right here. Pentakill right here, Kafer.
Yeah, I have already a bald spot. I'm getting old. So yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. Shout out to Julaima Pihano, number one fan of the bipolar Kafer duo. I mean, yeah, shout out and thank you for the support, and of course support the Paravox, and pitch it to them that we will be the the caster all the way for all the Paravox events. Hoping. But yeah, I would like also to shout out to all the viewers watching and the different social media platforms that we're in. We are live on Facebook, we're live on Twitter or X. We're also live on Twitch. As far as I know, Discord as well. There's a live stream also on Discord that's happening, and also on YouTube. So shout out to all of you, and I hope your holidays are going well, or just celebrating the holidays in general.
You know what, everybody? Speaking of lives and speaking of supports as well, you guys should also comment down below who are the teams you're supporting right now, because they have to they want to see your support all throughout the live, all throughout the games, and you can also give them a little bit of a boost once you give them that support. And a big shout out to some of our casters. Last time in the PCI Finals 2024, the Global Stage 1, we had Mochi and also Juswavi there. They were phenomenal right there, Kiefer. We were watching them, and it was just great hype, and everyone was just it was a good time watching them, and the teams that really just played there. It added to the factor wherein it was one of the best tournaments in 2024.
Yeah, it is. All right. So we just have word that there's a shuffling in terms of the game that we'll be showing. So let's check team intro real quick on who will it be. So I assume it's not the both Indonesian teams, but one half of the Indonesian teams. So it's Alter Ego, Mev, Fezzle, and Netlove. No, it's Netlove once again. I can't wait. Versus Kadriman Esports, Biors, William, Zen, and Crispy.
I think this is a different squad right now for Kadiliman Esports. If I'm right, Biors was there at the last monthly finals, but these two players right now, I think they have a new squad up in their hand.
Yeah, it's pretty much a new roster or like a new starting lineup. Alter Ego is just pretty much the same. But let's see if that will affect anything, especially Kadiriman Esports is really practicing a lot, and they want to prove themselves again with a new squad going into the December finals for PARAVOX, a monthly tournament.
You know what? Looking at these two teams right now, the experience that Alter Ego has and basically their chemistry, we've seen them all throughout the year. Mev, Fizzle, and Netlove. We love to see Netlove every time he goes and frags out. But can Kadaliman Esports go toe to toe with Alter Ego's experience, or will their new squad be a recipe for disaster for Alter Ego, because they don't know how to play Kadaliman Esports right now? They've played each other but with a different roster, just like what you've said. So it's definitely a great starter for our December monthly finals. Alter Ego versus Kadaliman Esports. Everybody, these are your players, and it's amazing to see that every time there's a monthly finals, we're upgrading and upgrading and upgrading, and we see these players lash out in the VOX zone.
Exactly. And of course, shout out to the fans and the management of Alter Ego. Again, good luck for this match. And of course, shout out to Kadiriman Esports. Kadiriman Esports fans, of course. And of course, the Kadiriman Esports management. I know a few of them. Narpim, Bison. So again, good luck for the entire squad. Good luck for the team. And again, may the best team win. And this is actually already a high caliber matchup, especially with Alter Ego, really known in terms of in esports in general. They have their own skin in game, so I hope this would probably be a big factor in terms of for the people watching. Yes, Alter Ego already had the skin in game, so if you want to be next, join the next month's tournament, and of course prove yourselves. Join the squad. Wish this on Steam. Go to Epic Games, check out PARAVOX, and yeah, I'll see you in the VOX zone.
You know what? This is what I love about PARAVOX entirely, Kiefer. It's not just about the game; it's about the players as well. Every time there's a winner, and every time there's someone that deserves the spot in the PARAVOX zone, um, PARAVOX, it really just puts their name into their game, and it's just there for the entirety of the life of the world. You know, we've seen Full Sense's gear right there. Blacklist is also in the game, and Alter Ego is also there. So everybody, just like what Kafer said, if you wanna be one of the title teams, or you want to place your name in the game, you have to show your true prowess and just join us, because this is where it's at, the 3v3 shooter wherein it's just all out gunplay, all out greatness. This is where it's at. And right now, everybody, again, these players are just getting ready for a little bit more. We're just looking at their connections, just like me. We're just looking on how we'll improve and how we'll tackle this first game. But again, for our best of one series, our first map, everybody, we have the map veto here, Kafer. For the first map, we'll be seeing Neo City. For the second map, we'll be seeing Launch Complex. For the third map, it will be Quantum. And for the fourth to sixth map, it's gonna be Waterfront, Space Map, and Miyako. What do you think about the rotation here, Kifrek? Because Neo City, we've seen it all throughout the tournament, and even in past tournaments. It's a great way to start the games, and it's just an open space wherein we see a lot of sketch plays, we see beat dots going around the map, and we see Juno also just dominating the space. But in terms of the layering of these maps, what are your thoughts on that?
Of course, the meta teams or the meta compositions would be over here with our brand select later on. I mean, you mentioned Beta, you mentioned Juno, Nova as well, which is again everyone might say that Nova is pretty much basic. I mean, it's the usual auto assault rifle, just go onga bonga, but in proper hands, it's really really dangerous. But there are some unorthodox pick as well. Like for last month, we had, of course, we had a couple of Bone Rats as well, and a low Nef Chief. So
Yeah,
I'm
just
really
one.
looking forward. Just one Nef Chief. So I'm really looking forward if there's any other brands that would be showing here. But yeah, first things first game of the night. This is Alter Ego vs Kadriman Esports brand select. We are in Neo City, and I think we have the wrong teams at the top, but this is Kadriman Esports on the left, and Alter Ego at the right. Alter Ego currently with a Beta Juno Kelsey combo, which is pretty much the meta. Let's see if this would be another mirror, just in case. If with a Beta Kelsey locked in, Viors is known for either using a Bone Rat or just using a like the Juno. Nova, okay.
Ooh.
This is interesting. Nova. All right.
You know what? For the past months and for the past year as well, the combination of these teams having Kelsey, Beat Dot, it's always the determining factor is whether you pick Juno or Nova. We've seen a lot more players win with the Juno pick, but since this is Kadliman Esports, I think they're more comfortable on using the Nova, and with its basic skills, with how easy it is to maneuver all around the map, especially in the map of Neo City, I think it's a good combination, or it's a good head-up collision between Juno and Nova here.
Yeah, it's really a battle of who executes it first. Speaking of which, let's go to our first game. This is the
Let's
December
go!
monthly tournament for PARAVOX. We have, of course, the teams of high caliber. We have the team of Esports with new roster, which is Alter Ego, which is again one of the top teams in PARAVOX. I mean, we have their respective picks, but first things first, Kadriman Esports starting it not really strong, but just a little points.
You know, for the first strike point here, or for the first Vox Zone, everybody, it's gonna be a lot of like, you have to feel the game right now. These players, they know how to play against their franchise names, but these are new players for Kadaliman Esports, so they're kind of just feeling it out for now. But Alter Ego, we know how powerful they are and how they can just bounce back onto any situation. Right now, there's just a lot of kills all around the map. They're just controlling all of the health packs and all of the areas wherein they spawn. Right now, Kadaliman Esports with 74 points. They are going a lot of points here against Alter Ego household name team, but let's see if Alter Ego knows what's up against the new roster of Kadaliman Esports.
Yeah. By the way, the name, the team name is the other way around. So the one who's leading is Alter Ego. The one who's leading is Alter Ego. So this is the strat actually for Alter Ego. Like, as much as possible, they need to accumulate points, because remember on, I think, the last 2 months that we casted for Kadaliman Esports, their strat is just leave the zone alone, rack up some kills, so they have a lot of time securing the point. But speaking of which, ooh, that's a wipe for the side of Alter Ego.
You know what? That's what Alter Ego is. You always just want to see the full wipeout against the teams that they are facing, and there you go. That is our first wipeout for the first part of our December monthly finals. Everybody, right now they are leading for 30 points. Again, Kadaliman Esports. Bior still just holding his team together. He has a double kill right now against Fiesel Netlove, and with just 30 HP remaining, can he still be alive? He is battling against Mev right now, but ultimately they need to back off because Mev is just hot right now. As you can see, Mev has a total of 8 takedowns, while the rest of the team has an accumulated of 5 takedowns. He is on fire.
Yeah, and Fezzle might as well, like, just hugging the point. Netlove taking out Be Yours. And now Fezzle is just trying to run away. Another kill by Netlove. Again, close quarters. That's a triple trifecta. Another race. Netlove's on fire with the shotgun beat dot. But once again, let's see if this would be the chance that Alter Ego is needing to go into the semifinals. Again, this is just best of 1, so whoever wins this game would be already advancing to the next round, as Netlove once again with a beat dot trying to chase down Mev, taking down Crispy. Crispy is, I don't know, Crispy is still crispy after that one, but hopefully there will be a possible comeback. But Netlove finally got shot down by Be Yours. This might be the opportunity that Kadaliman Esports need.
Right now, it's round number 2, so the respawn timers are gonna be longer. Every kill counts and every life counts. There's going to be a double kill into the favor of Alter Ego with the actual trigger in hands of Meb. He is gonna be shooting them down. That's gonna be a triple kill. And with 5 seconds remaining, or 5 points that missing for the side of Alter Ego, and just right now, they have 2 points remaining for them to close this out. Can Kadaliman Esports bounce back with a double kill into their name? But Netlove doesn't say so. It's currently a 1v1 situation. Netlove versus Crispy. Netlove with no HP. And that is the first wipeout in favor of Kadaliman Esports.
Taking advantage of that wall. Crispy is now crispy, but once again, they left the point. Alter Ego got it instead. And Alter Ego securing that game, moving on to the semifinals.
Wow, you know what? If I was having a Kadaliman moment beforehand, Kiefer, I think if Kadaliman Esports won that, it would still be occurring right now. But Alter Ego showing their experience and their power in this tournament right off the bat, shutting down Kadaliman Esports, not even letting them get up to 50 points. What a beautiful display of skill right there for Alter Ego.
Yeah, exactly. And early on, they kick up a notch, especially again map awareness. They know the health packs, they know where to go, they know the rotation. Again, beat dot being the beat dot problem, close quarters, going in, boom, going in, boom. Again, securing a lot of doubles and triples in that game. Especially if the round goes on, your respawn timer will just accumulate and accumulate. But again, Kadaliman Esports really tried their best. Like utilities, they have an advantage on utilities, but of course you have a wall that negates bullets, but that doesn't mean that they can cross. They can't cross it. They can just jump in and just intercept you inside that wall, and that's exactly what That's exactly what Alter Ego did. And with that one, Alter Ego would be advancing to the next round. Kadiriman Esports again with the GG, and of course with still a new fresh roster. I'm looking forward for the next set of games for them.
Yeah, me as well, Kiefer. You know what? The lesson there for the remaining teams is that any wall can be broken down, especially if you have the recipe that you need to break it down. Everybody, Alter Ego will move on to our semifinals, claim that spot, and they are just waiting for their next matchup. Again, that was a beautiful display of skill. In just a little while, we'll be seeing the statistics and even the highlights of how dominating Alter Ego there. But everybody, keep on supporting these teams, keep on liking and sharing our stream, because that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's still a lot more action in store for you guys.
Exactly, and of course, while we're waiting for the highlights and the solo. Okay, just speaking of which, okay,
Oh.
jump scare moment, jump scare moment.
Kadiliman
My
Esports.
conscience suddenly,
Kadiliman.
our conscience suddenly like highlights. Oh, after I mentioned highlights. All right, just breaking the fourth wall like like my favorite superior Deadpool. Just let's go to the highlights real quick and check it for yourself. So
And there you
I
go,
was
Kiefer.
So I was told
Yeah.
by our conscience while in the highlights that we will get food after the tournament. So thank you so much
Oh,
for
really?
our conscience about that one. And just kidding.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the highlights for VK earlier. Again, pretty much dominating performance by Alter Ego. I mean, Canadian Esports tried to somehow contest a point, really hold their ground. Canadian Esports is on a bloodlust, even though they're already hiding. They're still out for some blood and just literally looking for all right, the mini jump scare moment. But yeah, I forgot what I'm going to say. But yeah, with that being said, let's go to the segment that you're all been waiting for. Let's go to the post match segment with Bipolar. Take it away, my boy.
You know, everybody, it's time to see the post match results wherein we break down what happened in terms of the statistics here in our first game of the day. Alter Ego going out with 100, and Kadaliman Esports will fall down by just taking 28 points. Let's look at their brands. Juno, Kelsey, and Beat Dud for Alter Ego and Kadaliman Esports. It's the same Ross. It's the same brands, but there's a little bit of a Nef Chief involved there, or I think this is a Nova on their side. But let's see. For Kadliman Esports, Be Yours, the OG of their squad, did try to maybe force his team to maybe get more points, but the execution wasn't there, and they go into the darkness. And they will unfortunately back off for our for our last monthly finals here at PARAVOX tournament. But right now, Alter Ego looking very nicely with Mev going out with an 11-1 KD. He has almost 1,000 damage, and even Fizzle and Netlo, but you gotta give it to Fizzle. He's just always on that VOX zone. 60 points has been accumulated just by him on that. Kelsey and Alter Ego right now are looking pretty good, and I think they're very confident on who they are going to be facing in the semifinals.
And that's the post-match segment for this match with Bipolar. As we come back right now, waiting for our cameras. But yeah, that's a really interesting match actually. On how Alter Ego's rotation really affects the gameplay and the pace of the game. I mean, Kadiriman Esports probably got surprised about that early rotation that Alter Ego did. I mean, that's an Alter Ego special already. That they will let their opponent take some points, knowing that they can just roam around, look for positions, look for possible pickups, and they will go from there. So I think that strat would be viable, especially on other maps. But let's see. I'm sorry. But let's see. Sorry. There's some gas escape. But let's see if the second match would be the same of what happened in the first match. But do we have our second match, or have we determined who would be our second match? Conscience, are you there, Conscience?
Copy,
Nothing.
Roger. I think we're just. There it is. There's the confirmation.
Okay, so let's introduce, of course, our players for our second game for our PARAVOX monthly tournament finals for the month of December. Who will it be this time? Take me, please.
Ooh.
In Austin, Nazorp, and Chowie against Blacklist Academy or Blacklist International, and this time Rabbit, Yanagi, and Shintaro.
Again, we'll be looking at these two teams in just a little while, everybody. But the question here is, can Take Me Please go against one of the household names in the entirety of PARAVOX, which is Blacklist Academy or Blacklist International? They are still on fire since they came from PCI winning that third spot in the whole tournament. Shintaro and Yanagi, this duo is really just out for blood every time, and each time they want to dominate. And with the addition of Rabbit, I think that's going to be a good combination and godly combo. But for Take Me Please, we know that they're still kind of a new squad, but they are finally getting that chemistry that we all want to see. Chowie, Nazorp, these players are just going to go all out, get all of those strike points. And as well as with Austin, I think they have the edge here against Blacklist Academy. How about you, Keith?
I heard different. I thought I heard Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
No, it's an edge. It's an edge. But yeah, of course, fresh from their third place win in PCI, I think they still have the momentum going into this month's tournament. I mean, this is still their redemption arc. They're pretty much consistent going into the finals, the top two. But let's see if Take Me Please will dethrone them this time before their redemption arc even started for this month. Again, they're pretty much fresh from the win. I don't know if they still have that momentum, or Take Me Please learned a lot from the previous month's tournament. And let's see on who will prevail in this match. And of course, ano pang hinihintay natin in Tagalog, in English? What are we waiting for? let's go into Launch Complex. Take me please versus Blacklist International. Taking it up
Ooh.
with Kelsey, Beat Dot so far on Take Me Please, Juno, Bonrat, and Nova
Mm-hmm.
for Blacklist International. And Nova will be the last pick for TMP or Take Me Please.
You know what? I like the composition of Blacklist International here. They're going for all-out aggression. Bonrat in the mix. It's gonna be a lot of explosives. It's gonna be a lot of big AoEs in their hand. But for Take Me Please, they're gonna go for the safer route with the meta picks of Kelsey, Beat Dot, and Juno, if I'm correct. So it's gonna be a little bit a mix of a meta brands against someone that just wants to go all out 100% all of the time. I think Blacklist International, they have to play their lives here. They want to go for kills, but they don't want to trade off these players because once they go outnumbered against Take Me Please here, the meta picks or the meta brands in their side will be much prevalent in this launch complex. But everybody, let's go into the game number 2. No more patumpik-tumpik or no more
Oh god.
what do you call this skibidi gyats here anymore,
No!
Kiefer. But let's see, because Shinzaro will go for her very first blood here against Nazorf. This is gonna be again our match number 2, and it's already a double kill for Shintaro.
Yeah, early on, kicking things off, and this is actually the map that Blacklist International is known for, especially on the previous tournaments that we have. It's really the launch complex. Someone will be inside the VOX zone. Other two will try to flank, look for something to kill, and just having that advantage. And this one, boom, shakalaka, Chawi taking down Rabbit, but Yanagi answered back with another kill. It's still 2 to 10, not really that far off, but they're just farming for kills so far. So the respawn timer will accumulate. This time, they're still standing in the zone. This is actually Bonrat's smoke, so you'll never know if someone is inside there or they're literally just waiting for someone to just flank in the middle. Oh, that's a wall bang if I see one. Yanagi taking down Nazo.
Really good gameplay there coming in for the side of BLCK, and with 2 players down, they have the advantage here to get more points into the VOX zone. Yanagi with 4 HP, he needs to get out of here because he will fall down indefinitely. Right now, Shintaro is the lone player for BLCK that is alive. Take Me Please will definitely take advantage right now because all that is there is to say, Take Me Please just needs to dominate even more, and they just need to stack up these kills and get more points. Right now, Nazorp is definitely going in that smoke, trying to see if there's somebody there, but he gets zoned out. He will get that kill onto Rabbit as he gets away, but can they put the pressure into the necks of Blacklist International? They're doing it slowly, but can they do it indefinitely, and can they do this continuously? Right now, there's gonna be a kill onto Nazorp as Yanagi shuts him down.
And now with a score of 30 more points for the side of Blacklist International. Once again, as you can see, acceleration trigger has been popped by Chawi, just trying to contest the zone as well. Now Blacklist International having the smoke advantage. There's no visual on whoever is inside or outside, which is actually nice for them as well. But again, Take Me Please and Blacklist International having just 1 kill apart. It's just like in Tagalog, bawian, or they're just giving and sharing, or just taking or getting or whatever. But in this case, it's 50 over almost 20. There you go. 2 members down for Blacklist International. What will be the play here? Now, Nazor is on the other side of the smoke, just doing some, probably praying that the random bullets that basically throw will hit someone or something. But now with the change of the VOX zone, now at this side, it's kind of would be at the advantage of Take Me Please when it comes to the composition. But Chawi again with the acceleration trigger popped up, but Nazor going to follow up just in case Yanagi would be taken down by Chawi. 2 kills for so far for Chawi. This would be a possible switcheroo for Take Me Please. Take Me Please, another kill. They have the point. They had everything. They had the advantage. They have utilities as well. Yanagi just trying to go in. Yanagi taking down Nazorp as well and getting some health packs. Again, map if you just need to familiarize the map on where the utilities are, where the health packs, this would be pretty huge for the both of the teams. But right now, Take Me Please having that zone for themselves. No, it's being contested right now.
Right now, it's gonna be our round number 2 or second box. So it's gonna be the battle of the high ground. You have to shoot down your opponents from afar, and I think that is the plan here for Take Me Please, because they are not falling down into the hands of Blacklist International. And Blacklist International right now, they are just using every kind of utility that they can use, because they are struggling to take down each and one of the members of Take Me Please. They're doing it one by one, but can they do it with a wipeout? Right now, that is possible as they take down 2. Shintaro from afar kills off Austin's, and it is only Chowie that is alive, but no more, says Shintaro. It's gonna be 1 left for Take Me Please, so they have to reconsider if they want to fight for this second VOX zone. They need to fight for this because it is currently 95 points for Blacklist Internationals. It's currently a victory for Blacklist International. A wipeout will give them their very first victory in the December monthly finals.
A pretty dominating performance early on as they tried to really hug the zone, especially with that Bon Rat advantage of the smoke and the visibility. And then with the change of zone, well, again with the things that I mentioned earlier, with Take Me Please having that advantage of the utilities, they have the wall, they have everything. But of course, it's really still on how they rotate it. Again, map awareness, utilization of the utilities. I know it sounds redundant, but really utilities at hand. Smoke is a big thing, especially Bon Rats. But in this case, it's really the play of who will get in first, who will take on the aggression, and if there's any contention that will happen. And yes, on that last fight that you see, there's a contention for really desperate measures. But Blacklist International is ready, and they would be advancing now to the semifinals. I think they will be facing Alter Ego. I am not sure. We will check the bracket later on. Nope, they will not face Alter Ego, but we'll be facing probably the winner of the next match.
Yeah, very much so. You know what, Kiefer? I think the word utilizing every utility there was the right phrase to use, because the Bon Rat pick literally gave them the win and gave them the opportunity to get those points. I want to see later on to the statistics on how many points they took away from Take Me Please. But right now, let's look at the highlights on that game number 2.
Boom. But yeah, that is the highlights from the match earlier. And yeah, as you can see, it's really Take Me Please trying to really get the point back. But yes, they had an advantage already on the change of the Vox zone from that kinda open wide space into the corner. They had the utilities that they need, but really Blacklist International, as veteran as they are, really took advantage of that lead and of course the map knowledge. But of course, this is the segment that you all been waiting for. It's post-match analysis from Bipolar. Let's take it away. Take it away now.
Right now, everybody will be looking at our game number 2 of this beautiful holiday special of our PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Finals. Blacklist International or Blacklist Academy will get the W here against Take Me Please, and Take Me Please will definitely take their equipment home right now. 36 points onto their hand, but let's see. Beat Dot onto Chowie. We know how he is. With 1,000 damage into his hands and a 6-3 KD, he definitely wanted to get this win, but there were missing pieces in their lineups there. Austin's with Nova will definitely get those kills, but the execution as well, just like our match number 1, was not entirely there. And Nazor, we've seen him just go around the map, control all those health packs, but he will still definitely go into the hands of Blacklist Academy. Let's look at the winners here. A Bonrat, Juno, and the Nova combination was really just too much to handle if you're the opposing side. A whopping 1,400 damage onto Shintaro with a 12-1 KD. He has one death into his hand, and that is it. He was just dominating all throughout. The Bonrat or Rabbit there had no KD, but the utilities that he used to provide them a concealment to go into the VOX zone and to help Yanagi get those points, a whopping 47, almost half of the goal, which is 100, was taken by him, and that is just beautiful PARAVOX right there. And that is our summary of our match number 2 against Take Me Please and Blacklist Academy.
Yeah, I mean, with that one, again, Blacklist Academy, Blacklist International rather, advancing to the semifinals. And yeah, and I don't know who would be our next match, but of course, again, all right, so we have our team intro already by our conscience. Let's bring it to the board. Yeah, I heard the laugh of our conscience. Yes, I'm breaking the fourth wall right now as we speak. And now, LFT looking for team Interhate, Hansesa, and Houdini. Well, I hope we see some magic from Houdini versus AP Bren, Deja Vu, Kizu, and Ario. New players, okay.
Yeah, very new players for the side of AP Bren, and for looking for team, I think they are a new squad here for PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Finals. AP Bren, with their franchise name in their hand, we're expecting a lot from them as well. And with their new lineup, I think this is gonna be a great addition for them, because it's a new taste, it's a new phase, or I guess it's a new play style for them. And for looking for team, I think we're just gonna be looking towards their skill later on. And I think just like their third player, which is Houdini, we're gonna be looking at some great magics here, or some great moments here, Kiefer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, speaking of great moments, I mean, I'm looking forward for this match also. Again, who will win in this matchup would be facing Blacklist International. So again, stakes are high. Not the food, but steak, as in STAKE.
Oh.
The stakes are high. Yep, I'm making you hungry. That's on purpose, by the way. Or I'm just trying to voice out to my conscience that we are hungry and we want some steak. But yeah, let's go into the brand select right now on our matchup. Our conscience was like, oh, let's go to the brand select. No, we want steak. But yeah, LFT looking for team versus AP Bren in Quantum Junction. Kelsey beat that Juno for AP Bren. For LFT, looking for team Kelsey, Nova, and Juno. The only difference is close quarters and mid quarters, I guess, for Nova.
Yeah, I think looking for team here are just gonna be utilizing a lot of just pressure all throughout. They're just gonna be poking AP Bren here, while AP Bren will definitely use that Beat Dot and Kizu on that Juno to maybe just eliminate all of the problems that looking for team has up their sleeve. But again, looking at the Japanese conscious as well, Kiefer, I think they will give us some holiday treats here, and just like us, we're giving some holiday treats for the fans out there.
Yeah, our holiday treats for here is the matchup that you'll be seeing, and of course the holiday treats for this weekend just with the C rank grind.
Mm-hmm.
So play from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then if you hit top 30, you will get, of course, you will get prizes. And The other 5 you will get also like basically top 35. So super randomly. But yeah, let's go into the matchup. Quantum Junction LFT versus AP Brand. Let's get it on.
You know what? It's gonna be all-out long-range fights right now for both of these teams as Kizu gives us the very first blood for our match number 3. He has 14 HP, but he is still trying to get those kills. Doesn't even care about his HP anymore. Deja Vu hitting his shots right now, but all of the players from AP Brand are definitely below the half HP mark. Right now, that's gonna be a double kill for Looking For team, and they are looking very much great right now against a household name. Currently, Deja Vu is just waiting for his teammates to get revived as Houdini eats up all of the shots of 80. The air shots coming in from him are definitely on point as Hanseza takes down Deja Vu. He goes for the health pack, but it is stolen from the other side. What a great steal there come for AP Bren. And Looking For team right now are definitely eating up all of the bullets coming in from AP Bren.
That health pack yoink is huge, but now with Looking For team getting that 2 kills so far, probably making it 3. But you know, the score is pretty much tie, which is actually pretty unusual so far, because as far as I know that the game we casted, in terms of Quantum Junction, there's really someone that is off the charts or just really leading. But Hanseza popping up with the acceleration trigger. And now Houdini is just pretty much low, but saw the health pack as well. Just running around the corner. Deja Vu again with the acceleration trigger. What will be the play here? But Deja Vu got shot down by Houdini in the middle of the acceleration trigger. This is actually huge for the side of LFT.
Oh, wow.
There's no acceleration trigger, but 2 acceleration trigger as well has been activated by AP Brand, and they're roaming around just to burn the duration of the acceleration trigger, which is actually a pretty actually pretty smart for the side of LFT. Like, they know acceleration trigger has been activated, so they need some time, they need some mobility just for them to burn it down. But Deja Vu taking down Hanseza, what would be the second kill, but still no one is really leading by a big margin, since both of the teams are really doing their best on keeping the VOX Zone out of the reach of the other teams. Again, the brands that is big here is pretty much the meta. It's just changed a little bit. AP Brand is more on a close quarter. LFT is more on a close to middle because of the Nova.
Right now, I think we'll definitely be seeing a lot of long-range fights in terms for LFT, because they have what it takes to use up all of those ammo or all of those bullets to go for a long-range fight. But right now, Hanseza is definitely just showing off because he has 5 takedowns already. They do get interhate here for the side of LFT. AP Brendo will now acquire a double kill, and they get that shut down against Looking For team. The very first wipeout here at our map number 3. This is gonna be our also round number 2. We will now go underground below the bridge. And if our first round was a lot of like not congested into one spot fights, right now you are forced to play in the site, because 36 to 55 is a very close margin in terms of points, and they need to break off this close margin right now if they want to win. They don't want to go for round number 3 because that's going to be a hard respawn timer. The kills are going to factor in more better, but Houdini still just dominating right now, still just hitting those shots. AP Bren with 1 player down, they need to play disciplined here, because if they get a wipeout into their team's name, it will be detrimental for Looking For team's win here at our match number 3.
Yeah, as you can see, the abilities or utilities are being the star right now in terms of this VOX Zone. Again, this is pretty much open, unlike Quantum Junctions, the train in the high grounds, which is very limited. But speaking of very limited, LFT with a wipe as Interhate really popping off. Again, Hanseza popping off also with the acceleration trigger, and now a possible reset for AP Bren. Just think about how they will approach this utilities wise. LFT might have the upper hand. Now AP Bren might be in a depths of trouble right now. Houdini popping it off with another acceleration trigger on their hands, as Houdini once again with that magic. But just Hansesa is gonna survive that for a bit. Saw the health pack. Just really interesting how the rotation has been for LFT. It's just a quick one. Once again, both of them are 1 HP. Survive with the skin of his teeth. But Houdini, he can't magic out of there. And now Hansesa once again just trying to go around, trying to just throw some random stuff. But might as well utilize that one, especially if someone is getting more aggressive. He can really use that electric ball pulse. I forgot the name of that ability. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, just a little bit, closer for both of the teams on getting that points. But 10 seconds, the strike point's gonna change. The VOX Zone would be relocated, and I don't know what would be the point of relocation for this one. Is it going to be the one that is on the high ground or another low ground one?
I think it's gonna be a low
It's
ground
another low
fight
ground
here
one.
coming in for our round number 3. Everybody, you have to remember that once we go into round number 3, the respawn timers are gonna hit the double-digit mark, so every kill counts. Kizu gets us our very first double kill and our very first triple shutdown as we welcome the third VOX Zone. Deja Vu is just hitting all of these shots right now, and with 7 seconds remaining, or 7 points into their name, they need to close this out with another shutdown. AP Brenna puts more salt into the wounds. No more sorceries for you, Houdini. Looking for a team will go into the lowest bracket. And AP Brenna, even though it was one of our closest fights in the entirety of the monthly finals of 2024, they go out on top and they take their very first win in the December monthly finals.
I mean, that's huge. 2 consecutive ace for the side of AP Bren. I mean, with that change, that kicked the momentum back to AP Bren's hands. As you can see, of course, LFT is pretty much dominating on the second VOX Zone. Like all the utilities, of course, a lot of acceleration trigger has been popped up. I thought it would be LFT's ball game, but once the change happened, AP Bren is just holding the utilities really hard until the next zone. I mean, that's pretty much smart for AP Bren as well. And yeah, with a couple of minutes after one wipe to another, again, as you mentioned, 20-second timer in round number 3 for the respawn. That's a big thing. That's a lot of points accumulated, and with that final hurrah, as they say, a final hurrah, AP Bren will secure that one. And moving on to the next round, this is actually one of the Manila. But I can call this Manila Classico. It's like Bren versus Blacklist International. It's actually a classic. It's not only here in PARAVOX but in other games as well. This both organization is fighting with each other regardless of the game. I don't know, but yeah, I think our conscious was like highlights. All right, I know what. See, I knew it. Let's check the highlights real quick. Sorry, that's my music. But yeah, that's the highlights you know that song, I know. But yeah, we're back. Of course, we're back after that highlights. As you can see, it's really a back and forth game on whoever dominates that box zone. Originally, it's a close one in the first box zone. Second box zone, I thought it's already a game for LFT, but after all, AP Ben is just holding their patience, holding their utilities, and went all in on again the two consecutive aces that we saw, and AP Brand just getting that inside the bag. And speaking of which, my conscience just screamed at me, it's time for the segment. Let's do this.
Everybody, again, this will be our final match segment wherein we will go now. After this, we will go for the semifinals now, so it's gonna be a different ball game. Everybody, let's look at AP Bren versus Take Me Please, one of our closest match for the entirety of 2024. AP Bren will get that W, but Take Me Please definitely went out with a bang. 79 points into their name, and they just wanted to get that win, but they came up very close but too short as well. Interhate with 1,000 damage in his hands, 12.64 KD. Houdini showing his sorceries, showing his magic and how he plays was definitely a fun thing to see. 86 damage, 22 points, 65 KD. Hansesa though, on the other hand, Take Me Please has some great players here. Just look at Hansesa, 1,500 damage, 45 points, and one of the highest KDs in their team. It's rare to see a person that is fragging out and also getting those points in those VOX zones. So we'll definitely be seeing a lot more for Hansesa in the 2025, hopefully. But AP Bren is the talking factor here. The winners of our last eliminations here, we will now go for semifinals that they take that final spot. Kizu with 1,100 damage with 7 points but no KD. He just put the pressure each and every time Take Me Please respawns. 80 with a lot of points, 43, and the damage is there as well. But Deishabu claiming half of 100 to get his team into the semifinals. AP Bren will make it a Philippines versus Philippines in the semifinals. And in the finals, you know what, Kafer, if you wanted the Philippines versus Philippines, Indonesia versus Indonesia, right now it's gonna be Indonesia versus Philippines in the finals. So it's gonna be interesting. And that is it for our match result breakdown.
All right. So yeah, with that being said, yeah, we are not getting a PH versus PH Grand Finals or Indonesia versus Indonesia Grand Finals, because that will happen in the semifinals. We have a guaranteed Indonesia versus Philippines Grand Finals. Again, if I don't know if the bracket is already been updated, but up next in our semifinals after the break, of course, would be Newbie Frenzy from Indonesia versus Alter Ego, and the second set of the semifinals would be Blacklist International versus AP Bren. This is a Manila Classico for those who know the esports history for both of the teams. Not only in PARAVOX, but this is a Manila Classico. But now we will be experiencing it in PARAVOX. As you can see, Newbie Frenzy, Alter Ego, first set. Blacklist International, AP Bren, second set. Both are best of 3. Finals is also best of 3. And yeah, Indonesia on the first game, Philippines on the second game. Finals would be a guaranteed Indonesia versus Philippines. And again, good luck for all of the teams so far in the semifinals. And may the best team win. Get your mask on inside the VOX zone.
You know what, everybody, again, this is gonna be a best of 3 series now from here on up until the finals. So it's more PARAVOX, more dominations, and more action just for you, everybody. Again, can Newbie Frenzy get out with the W, or can Alter Ego still show that they've got it in their blood? In the second matchup, can Blacklist International still get their crown, or will AP Bren be our new contenders? Everybody, it's gonna be a great semifinals in just a little while. Kafer, I'm excited for the semifinals, but I think we'll be showing a little bit of a break here in just a little while. But let's look. I think conscience. Let's see. Okay, everybody. with
Oh my
all
god,
the
my
everything,
conscience is high now.
the conscience. Yes.
My conscience is high right now. It's like let's go back to the camera first. Because I want to show them something. Like we will just give you a context of our conscience, okay? So the conscience is like whenever you watch cartoons as a kid, it's like I have an angel here and I have a demon here. So angel here said, yes. The demon said no, something like that. So that's what that's what happening right now. Again, we're breaking the fourth wall over here. But yeah, up next would be the semifinals here, the PARAVOX Tournament monthly finals for December, the last one for the year. Again, happy holidays for all of you. And yeah, we'll be taking a short break, and once we come back, let's get it on. Both Indonesian teams will be commencing after the break.
What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 versus 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX. What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX 3 vs 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX.
And we
Whoa!
are back. We are
Yes,
back
we are
again.
back.
We are back.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we are back. This is the PARAVOX Tournament monthly finals for the month of December. And we're still your casters. We're still your casters. My name is Kiefer. With me is Bipolar. And we are now going to commence into our first set of the semifinals. And yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward for this. How about you?
You know what, Kiefer, I am just also excited for what is up in store here at the semifinals and the finals later on. It's gonna be a great while, everybody, because it's time to show you the bracket wherein we will break down a little bit and then we'll talk about the semifinals matches. Newbie Frenzy, Surabaya, Membara, all the way from Indonesia was our very first round. Unfortunately, Surabaya will fall down, and Newbie Frenzy are our newbies in town that will go up against Alter Ego, which is a household name. On the other side of the semifinals, though, there is the Filipino squad. Just like what you've said, Kiefer, this is the Manila Clasico. This is the Rela in Manila, Ika nga, or what we call it. Blacklist International versus AP Brent is the situation there. And just like what we've been saying all throughout the live stream or all throughout the monthly finals, we are all excited. How about you, Kiefer? What are your thoughts on these matchups?
Of course, to be friends in Alter Ego, like both probably played with each other already with the scrims, probably met in ranked matches. But this time, the stake, yes, the food, but no, the stakes are higher for this
I'm
one.
hungry.
I mean, yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, but yeah, the stakes are high, especially this is the monthly tournament. This is an official PARAVOX tournament. But of course, the other side of the country, literally the other side, is Blacklist and AP Brand. So this one is really interesting. I mean, AP Brand is regaining the momentum. Blacklist International is retaining the momentum and just pushing more and more. Again, with their PCI third place placement. Let's see if this would be a factor for Blacklist International, or I don't know. This would be a redemption arc for Blacklist International. Again, with the last 2 months, Alter Ego won against Blacklist International in the finals. So if ever both of them wins and they will face the finals, this is again the repeat. It's a repeat grand finals from the 2 months before. But let's see first if Newbie Frenzy had the opportunity to take down the Titan, which is Alter Ego.
You know what? It's just like the players that we have here. Deja vu situation might be our final situation, but for the semifinals, I think the Newbie Frenzy will go all out and give us a frenzyful night with their matchup. I think we're gonna have a great situation there. But let's look at the map veto or the map selection in our very first semifinals. We have Neo City. You have to call it. We have Launch Complex and we have Space Map as their decider.
Goodness.
Oh no. You know what? When we go to Space Map, it's gonna be deadly every time, Kiefer.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh goodness, another space map for the decider. But this is just this is semis. So again, high stakes right now. If you want to place high, to do a higher placement when it comes to this tournament. Again, if you go to the lower bracket, it's just battle of like again the prize pool for our monthly tournament. But now Neo City would be the first map, followed by Launch Complex, decided with the space map, and in this case, Alter Ego is pretty much familiar with all of these maps. They had their own strats. They played this in tournaments, and yeah, I mean, let's see what would be the case here as we introduce our teams and players for this matchup. Newbie Frenzy with Nicho Indo, Sakiora, and Duchi. I mean, I don't know, Duki versus Alter Egos, Mev, Fezzle, and Netlov.
You know what? This is the first time we're gonna be seeing Newbie Frenzy in the stream or in the tournament. This is their first time gonna be showcasing their skills. So they have a lot of in store here. We're gonna be expecting a lot. But Alter Ego, on the other hand, Mev says, shush, it's their time to just close this out and get that one of those final spot. But let's see. I wanna see Newbie Frenzy give a great game against Alter Ego, but you know, it's Alter Ego, so it's all just great gunplay later on, Kiefer.
Exactly, and of course, Neo City would be the first map. As we can see, Alter Ego really dominating Neo City earlier. Is this going to be the same story, or it would be a different story this time? I don't know what would be the play. Alter Ego will play super dominant performance, or let's see how will they, if they will get shut down. But let's see, picking Newbie Frenzy and Alter Ego with a brand select now inside Neo City. It's a modern cyberpunk-ish city, the Neo City. But let's see. Beat that Juno so far for Alter Ego. Fezzle is just thinking about it, and again thinking about it. Newbie Frenzy, so far Kelsey has been locked in. I don't know what would be the last picks. Come on, Nova. Bonrad.
Ooh.
All right. Oh!
Afro! Oh my god!
Speaking of unorthodox,
Okay.
Afro.
Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be interesting, Kiefer. You know what? There's Bodrat and Daffer on the other side. This is the
I
first
haven't
time we'll be
seen
seeing
this.
it in the monthly finals. Yeah, we haven't seen it at all. This is like
Yeah.
the introduction of a new brand.
Literally one of the newest brand, Dafron. But let's see if this would be a game changer for them or Alter Ego with the experience. Let's see how they can handle it. This is the first set of the semifinals here at the PARAVOX tournament monthly finals for December. Last for 2024. Newbie Frenzy versus Alter Ego. Right off the bat, Netlov with the shotgun. Another kill for the shotgun. Once again, now Netlov with a beta just trying to chase. He really wants that kill for the triple. Is it going to be a triple? Few HP remaining, but someone went inside. And Mev taking down Nijo Indo once again. Alter Ego right off the bat. Simula pa lang, literally, in Tagalog term, simula pa lang, bakbaka na in English. Start of the matchup, it's already a bloodshed.
It's already a bloodshed because just with 20 points into their name, there's already a wipeout against Newbie Frenzy, and they are just putting every kind of damage potential into the faces of the Frenzy boys. As we see another wipeout in our match number 1 of our first semi-finals. Mev and Netla with both 4 takedowns are just on fire and are just controlling the map. They don't even go for the health packs anymore because all they need is the bloodshed, is the bloods and the lives of Newbie Frenzy. It's definitely a scary situation because a wipeout is just concurrent if you're Alter Ego.
Oh god, another steamroll moment, literally a steamroll moment. I don't know if we can change it, we can change to the next VOX zone as 62 points currently accumulated, popping in
Oh my
two
God.
of the acceleration triggers right off the smoke. Netlove on fire right now, activating another possible wipe. Mev just going to chase it. They know someone is up there at the roof. Of course, they're still trying to contest here with Newbie Frenzy. I don't know what will be the play. They are playing on the very same distance, but you are not safe. Bev will be taking down Sakiura. Again, the chase is on. No one died so far from Alter Ego, which is actually pretty surprising. And now Dookie would be taken down as well. The smoke inside makes it hard for the rotation. And once again, another ace, another wipe. And this is a 1-4-0 so far for Alter Ego.
Oh
A
my
flawless game.
God! As
It's a
flawless
steamroll.
as your skin. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Holidays are in, and Alter Ego just took everything away from Newbie Frenzy, Kafer.
Ooh, that's a steamroll
Oh my
if I
God.
see one. Wow, like wow. I mean, yep,
Wow.
they didn't really let the dude with Brad pop off. I mean, that one, ladies and gentlemen, I can say that that's a kind of support. So it makes it kind of makes the fight harder just in case for Alter Ego. So with that in mind, they just steamrolled them. Literally, let's
Yeah.
go all in so they won't use any of their abilities. And I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know how to analyze this. It's just whatever. They're just
There's
waiting
nothing
at
to
the
analyze
spawn.
there, Kafer. Yeah,
They're waiting at the
there was
spawn.
nothing to look at anymore. All that we were looking Kafer on that spectator cam was just blood and dead bodies of Newbie Frenzy. Alter Ego really just said, shush. They just shush Newbie Frenzy.
Yes.
Nothing else,
Yes,
nothing more.
Speaking of, we have Skibidi earlier, so we need to do this.
Oh.
We need to do the Mew.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, they really tried, but I don't know if it's a utility problem. I mean, they have a pretty much solid composition with their brands, but I guess to avoid them popping up, especially into the mid game, because that would be a lot of sustain for them. Alter Ego suddenly came out of nowhere, just steamrolling everyone, almost spawn camping, if spawn camping even exists in this game. But holy smokes, do we have a highlight already? I want to breathe. I don't
Just
know.
throw it to the highlights. Throw the
Yeah,
highlights.
just throw the highlights.
Throw it.
Yeah.
Throw it. Oh my god. Oh,
That was a replay.
oh my god. There's just nothing to say there, Kiefer. Looking at the highlights, there was one thing that I noticed. Mev did not even move off a building. He just stayed in one spot and became a turret. Wow.
If there's a brand that, hopefully in the next release, if there's a brand that can really build a turret and just defend the zone, that would be insane.
Just name it
I
Mev.
don't know.
Name it Mev.
Yeah,
Name
name
the
it
brand
Mev,
Mev.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or name it either one of us, please.
Yeah.
but if you want our thoughts, if you want a brand in PARAVOX, I mean, I can curate one real quick. But yeah, I don't know if there's something to say, but yeah. I'll just let my chicken take it away. Take it away.
Just throw it to the breakdown of our very first match in the semifinals. The most heartbreaking first match that there is. Just look at the stats of Newbie Frenzy. Alter Ego just clowned him all throughout. Everybody, Mev did not move from that building that he was standing on. He didn't even go to a health pack, and he was the only one taking up all of the damage. All of the 144 damage coming from Juno of Newbie Frenzy. And the funny thing there is, Bonrat just used like 3 or 4 smokes in the entirety of that match. He never also moved away from the VOX Zone. 70 points into his name. No deaths whatsoever for Alter Ego. They made Newbie Frenzies into PWDs without even jump dashing in the air. Everybody, one of the most dominating games that there is in the entirety of 2024. Welcome, Alter Ego, and Newbie Frenzy are up to a very hard game number 2 later on, Kiefer.
This is actually the most dominating game that is so far I saw in PARAVOX history of our monthly tournaments. Look at the stats of Newbie Frenzy. Only 144 damage dealt. The rest are 0. Didn't really stand a chance just to counter attack, as the aggression of Alter Ego is too much. Again, that's the veteran experience, the veteran instinct for Alter Ego, knowing the map, knowing everything. Again, almost spawn peeking or like spawn camping. But, the spawns here are pretty much random, but it's guaranteed that you will be spawning on the side of your team. But in this case, I don't know. This is just a major steamroll. Not the steamroll that is a food. That's a different. But the steamroll,
You're making me hungry again.
Yes, I'm making you hungry, Panper. That's why I brought my chicken out, just in case. But yeah, that's... Wow. Conscience, let's go back to camera, please. Yeah, then let's get the match number 2 ready. Yeah, Conscience, take it away. But yeah, let's just wait for game number 2. I think this is just an overwhelming for them, and probably a possible comeback in game number 2. Again, the map would be different. The gameplay would be different as well. It's pretty much that it's kind of they're probably trying to do a defensive maneuver, but in this case it didn't really work. They got really overwhelmed. I mean, I don't know what's the purpose, honestly, of a Bonrat in that one, aside from just smoke. That's it.
Yeah.
If they went for another one, I don't know. I don't know if they went for a Scotch. That's even worse.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, if there was a Scotch in that game, he didn't even have to move. He just look at one spot and just shoot every clip that he had. That's all that Scotch could have done there in that matchup. But everybody, again, what a beautiful game number 1. But if you have a conscience of a good and bad on your IEMs, Kiefer, I have Alter Ego here and Newbie Frenzy here on my left side. Newbie Frenzy told them they're just target practice on game number 1. They are gonna go all out on game number 2. They have something cooking up their sleeve, and I think they just wanted to conserve some energy. They just wanted to give a shocking factor, make it more interesting in the semifinals.
Well, what can I say? Of course, with Newbie Frenzy, this might be like, I'll say it first in Tagalog terms. I will translate it later. Pinaisa lang, gumugusto pang dumadalawa. That might be the case. So in English terms is, we gave you a point, you want it to be a double or just you want to win. This might be the case of that one for Newbie Frenzy. Like, we gave you a point, now it's a time for us to just dominate it. I don't know if that would be the storyline for this one. And yeah, I'm looking forward. Again, second map would be entirely different gameplay. Again, Neo City is, I think, the home turf of Alter Ego. I don't know about the second one, but just in case, Conscience, are we picking the brands now? Because I want to see this matchup right now. Okay. We're waiting for another one. I think they're still discussing on what the barnacles happened. Yes, I'm using that term. I don't know, SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob until now, but yeah, it's just I'm still flabbergasted. I mean, that's the most dominating performance so far. I mean, we saw other dominating performances like similar, also Alter Ego. Like, I remember like 2 months ago, it's Alter Ego versus Kadiliman Esports at Waterfront. But somehow on that game, Kadiliman Esports at least secured 10 points and got some kills on their hands. If I'm not mistaken, that's the game. I totally forgot. I have a memory of a chicken, so I don't know if that's the case. But as far as I know, that's my recall. But this one is different, wherein Alter Ego really steamrolled them once again. And yeah, really, I'm looking forward for the second game. And how will this be? Is it going to be a comeback is real, or it's just going to be a major shutdown? And I think we can. I don't know if we can safely say that Alter Ego is securing finals unless Newbie Frenzy will do the unthinkable and do the thing that Alter Ego did to them. Yes, it sounds redundant, but that's the way I can think about it. I mean, yep, do you have a new lineup? You have a new brand, but I think they already pre-countered that brand way easily. And I mean, it's like a walk in the park, except the park is made out of like half a kilometer of concrete. That's it.
I mean, they just read them out of the book in terms of Alter Ego versus Newbie Frenzy, and they just dominated that. If Alter Ego wins the semifinals and gets that one spot in the finals, I think we can definitely just call them the Steamroll Kings. And if Newbie Frenzy shuts them down, we can call them the Steamroll Killers. But I think we'll be looking at a possible brand selection right now for our game number 2 between Newbie Frenzy and Alter Ego. What is the situation here, Gafer?
Oh god, Mev with a scotch. I am scared. I am low-key scared right now. Yeah, Alter Ego beat that scotch so far. Newbie Frenzy, Bonrat. I don't know what would be the picking, but seeing Mev with a scotch, I am low-key scared now on what's gonna happen. This is Mev's comfort brand. Nep Chief? Okay, Nep Chief. Okay, this is actually interesting. Nep Chief, Nova, Bonrat, more on close to mid-quarters. For Alter Ego, it's more on Onga Bonga. That's it, because I cannot really tell if they will go for a close quarter or like long range, because they have both close and a long range. But again, I'm honestly scared. Mev with a scotch. Yeah. What are your thoughts about that one?
You know, everybody is just shouting, let's go Newbie Frenzy. We want to see a game number 3 and we're gonna go to the space map. But Alter Ego will definitely just save it for Mev as we go on to our game number 2, everybody. Let's see, can Mev go for a definite 10k here at our game number 2, or will Newbie Frenzy use this Neve Chief and kill off the players of Alter Ego already without any kills? 7 points into the names of Alter Ego. Netla with her very first blood, and Mev with a quick scope onto Sai Kiora. A first wipeout in the first 20 seconds of the game, Kafer.
What the Sigma? It's just that. Like, Mev is just dodging it. Like, what a chat. He's just sidestepping everything. I think this would be the first. Nope. It's just intercepted
No.
once again. Alter Ego with that aggression.
Oh, no.
Like, what is happening? It's now Newbie Frenzy.
no.
Another wipe.
Oh
Alter
my
Ego
God.
once again. No death so far for Alter Ego. I don't want to jinx it, but so far there's no deaths. Oh, there you go. The first death.
First kill.
Nuki with
First
the
kill.
sword. Yeah, with that
Yes,
sword,
sir.
that love will be taken down.
This is their time. This is the time of Newbie Frenzy to get more kills. But it is like Matrix and Mev is like Keanu Reeves as Netlove gives another double kill into a wipeout. They have 3 points into their name, Newbie Frenzy, and 1 kill or 1 takedown. But can they get more? Can they put the pressure that is non-existent? Alter Ego, though, are just playing with their food. It's like sharks versus goldfishes. No health packs for Newbie Frenzy. And just look at Mev. We're not even going to any player camps anymore. We're just looking at Netlove and Mev right now because that is the ones that are killing every piece of Newbie Frenzy's dream. Mev now with another kill, with another quick scope, and with another domination play. They are now trying to poke at Fizzle, the lone taker of the points. 70 to 30 with 50 seconds remaining to our first strike point. I think this is a crazy match here, Kiefer. I drank 3 Red Bulls, but no, I'm not expecting a 2-0 sweep.
I drank a different energy drink, but I get your point
Different.
Yeah, a different one, and it's sugar free. I love sugar. Oh, once again, 93. We can safely say Alter Ego really dominating performance for the first 2, and yep, there it is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I mean, nice try for Newbie Frenzy, but Alter Ego with a 2 sorry win is just too much. Alter Ego is going into the finals for this month.
The
Chicken,
Troyton
what do you
highlights.
say?
Troyton highlights.
It's just highlights. Highlights immediately. Yeah, I mean, yes, somehow. Okay, there we go.
There goes conscience. Conscience go. Conscience go.
Let's just go.
There it is again. There it is again.
The chicken is back. And what a start of the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something. I mean, that's Alter Ego's professional experience, professional instincts. They know what to do. As you can see, I mean, Mev, Scotch, everything. I mean, they somehow land the kill. That's a good sign. I thought that would be the start, and then of all the brands that will land the kill, It's the sword.
Nef Chief.
It's Dev Chief, the sword one. But yeah, it's actually insane. But yeah, I don't know what can you say about this one, but go ahead, do your thing.
You know what, everybody, as we look into the breakdown here in just a minute, this is the statistic breakdown of the last semifinals for New V Frenzy versus Alter Ego. 100-3 is our match results. And we can definitely say that Alter Ego are the steamroll kings as they claim one spot into the finals. No one took up 1,000 damage, but Mev almost hitting that with a 6-0 KD. Fiesel again with more than 50 points into his name, and as well as Netlove just helping with a little bit of points right there. Newbie Frenzy, we thought that these unorthodox picks would have been the recipe for them to get the W or to get the dub, but all they took out after the semifinals match was just 1 kill and 3 points. Still a good job against them. Again, we know what Alter Ego is capable of, and they are just showing the tip of it right now. And I think they will definitely show more in the finals later on. I think, Kiefer, it's going to be a great finals later on, because what's up next is Philippines versus Philippines, Blacklist International versus AP Brand. Kiefer, we have a great match up against us again in a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also looking forward for this one. I mean, Manila Classico, once again, like both organizations know each other so well, but of course different games. But now they will be facing and bringing that Manila Classico to PARAVOX. And yeah, I mean, we're just gonna wiggle and just shake up the cobwebs. Of course, whatever happened earlier, it's actually a big steamroll once again with a 2-0 again, Alter Ego. Whoever wins the series will face Alter Ego again after that dominating performance. I don't know what's running on the two teams' mind right now. But yeah, we're just gonna throw on our quick break, shake the cobwebs, get some food, drink energy drink, probably fry this chicken. I don't know. But yeah, once we come back, second set of the semifinals, PARAVOX Monthly Tournament. We'll be right back.
What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 versus 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The ultimate trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding a strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX.
We are back together with Bipolar and K for your casters for the entirety of the last 2024 PARAVOX monthly finals. This is going to be December, and right now we're up against one of the top teams here at the franchise. This is going to be Blacklist International versus AP Bren.
Yeah, and again, really looking forward for this one. I mean, both of the teams are well known here in the Philippines, especially their countless encounter with each other on other games. But now they're bringing the rivalry here at PARAVOX. Let's show our bracket real quick on what transpired in our tournament so far for today. As we can see, we have a series of best of ones, but what happened right now is semifinals, of course, Alter Ego with a very convincing 2-0 against Newbie Frenzy, and now Blacklist International and AP Bren, both for the Philippines, fighting their spot going into the finals. Blacklist International Revenge arc is still on tour, but AP Bren with the Prove Themselves arc.
Yes, just like what you've said, a rematch is possibly what we'll be seeing in the finals if Blacklist International really does secure that spot. But AP Bren, we know they're the upcoming Filipino team and they have what it takes. But Blacklist International, given that they won the 3rd spot in the PCI recently, they have a little bit of an edge here. Plus, they are the household name of the Filipinos at the PARAVOX tournament, so they have a little bit of an edge. But AP Bren, they have a new roster up in their name. They have some new players, a new fresh name, and I think it's gonna be a great match. Let's talk about a little bit about Alter Ego versus Newbie Frenzy. That was dominating, but right now we'll be seeing the intro for our second semifinals.
Yeah, and now introducing. I want to do that, but yeah, Blacklist International with Rabbit, Yanagi, and Shintaro against AP Bren's Deja Vu, Kizu, and Airi. Again, both of the teams know each other, and let's see if this would be a big factor, especially now in the monthly finals that's happening right now. And again, whoever wins, it's either 2-0 or 2-1 or 0-2 or 1-2 will advance into the whoever wins will advance to the finals. And Alter Ego is just waiting. They're probably having their dinner right now just to energize. Yes, I said dinner because I want to make you hungry once again, Bipolar. And let's see the maps that the map rotation that we have for the second set of the semifinals. Launch Complex first, Space Map on second, and Miyako as the decider. Space Map, second map. I'm speechless. I'm speechless already. Like usually Space Map is I'm used to Space Map as being the decider because of course the map is pretty huge and of course the objective are just pretty tight. That's why there's a lot of comeback potential that can happen, especially on the 2 months ago. As far as I remember, it's It's game number 3. It's Blacklist Academy way back then. Blacklist Academy versus Alter Ego. Space Map game number 3, and Alter Ego won it by a couple of points. Heartbreaking points. But this time, they have the opportunity to practice this map just in case that they will face Alter Ego. But of course, AP Ben will not back off for a fight. Let's see. I'm really looking forward for this. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about this?
You know what? Looking at our map selection right now, it's gonna be a weird situation and a weird feeling for both of these teams. You're up against You're up against very great teams, and you're starting off with Launch Complex. Nothing wrong with that, but it's gonna be fast paced. But it's gonna turn around once we go into map number 2, which is Space Map. Just like what you've said, how big it is and how balanced it is. You know, we're gonna be seeing a lot of like tie games and tie points. Well, we might be seeing around number 4 there, but we don't know yet. And of course, if you're speaking about Filipino teams, you're gonna be expecting a Miyako map pick. So if that's their map selection, we might see a game number 3 here, Kiefer.
Yeah, but let's see. I mean, both of the teams are really well known, and of course, let's see what would be the play again. The momentum so far of Blacklist International coming in 3rd place from PCI would be a factor, but AP Ben is also under a good momentum on what happened on the first game. But let's see, AP Ben with a classic beat out Kelsey and Nova. Besides from Juno, they picked Nova. But let's see what would Blacklist International is going to pick. I want to see another unorthodox pick, but I don't know what would be the gameplay here, or if they will apply what they learned in PCI. Bonrai, Juno, and Nova. Okay, pretty much defender sided once again. If I can call it a defender sided, of course, with Bonrat really holding the point.
Yeah, very much so. You know, this Bonrat will enable them to get more points, make it easier to get into the VOX zone. But I think AP Brand has a little bit of an edge here in terms of brand selections, because they're not really relying on the utilities here. They're relying on getting those kills and getting the space inside the launch complex for our very first map. So it's going to be a great very first match in our second semifinals. This is Blacklist International versus AP Brand. Let's get right into the action as 80 falls down from the sky, hits those shots, but will not get any kill. Kizu now will control the health packs on the bottom side of the map. Will he get this kill? He is currently on the beat. That's we'll definitely see some action from him. Shabu is now in the brink of extinction, but he is just dodging those bullets like Keanu Reeves. He will fall down finally as Shinter claims his soul.
And now, so far, Blacklist International is just having that early lead. But yeah, I mean, with that being said, it's just basically what Blacklist is really known. Again, 2 kills again with the hands of from the hands of Blacklist International at this time. But with that being said, again, a good rotation so far that Blacklist International is doing. Again, another kill, another one for the hands from the hands of Blacklist International. Probably make it 3, but just Kizu's just roaming around, just trying to see if there's any opening that they can take advantage of. But this would be a problem, especially again, there's a Bonrat in Blacklist, that the limited vision game again of AP Brand. They'll never know who's inside the smoke. But once again, Rabbit is just running for his life. No health pack is around, so this might be a big one. All of them are almost low, but there's health packs all around the corner. And now Yanagi would be taking down 80 in the process. I don't know what would be the comeback for this one. Shintaro's Nova is just once again getting a proper kill. Yanagi with 2 kills. All of them have activated their acceleration trigger that cost an ace or a wipe.
You know what? It's interesting that Blacklist International plan here is to use the smokes of Bonrat, and Rabbit will get out of the way. Let Yanagi claim all of those VOX zone points. And when someone goes coming in from AP when he just lets it rip with all of those explosives, and ultimately they are just eating up all of the damage. We are now at the half-point mark for Blacklist International, claiming those 50 points in the very first round. It is currently 43 points remaining on our first round of strike points, so we'll definitely be seeing around number 2 here. But AP Bren is not even touching the double-digit mark. They are just 1 point away from 10 points, but that is miles away from the 56 points that Blacklist International currently has. And just look at Rabet. He is not even maintaining his position in that VOX zone. He is just letting Yanagi eat up all of those points. And once Deja Vu, Airi, and as well as Kizu gets in that VOX zone, he just puts up all the damage and they just eat it all up. Shintaro now is just rolling around the map and they cannot get or stand in this VOX zone. Finally, we will move on to the back or the corner of the map, and this is going to be a battle of the high ground right now. Shintaro just flying around the map, going through those pipes and trying to dish out some damage. Yanagi with that kill on today's Shabu, but not a lot of action right now. There's currently 1 kill, and that is AP Bren falling into the hands of Shintaro. Well, now a double kill. Airi will falls out, and with just 27 points, 28 points remaining for Blacklist International to claim game number 1 of semifinals number 2. This is gonna be a sad way to give up this very first match, because AP Brent cannot even stand in the VOX zone.
Yeah, that's actually a struggle as well for AP Brent. I mean, Blacklist International really knows this map very well. Like, this is actually one of their I think this is their one of their main comfort maps. Once again, another wipe has been happened. AP Bren is just like 60 points behind. I don't know what will be the play for AP Bren, but as you can see, the Bond Rat with the acceleration trigger rather, in AP Bren once again with another wipe, and Blacklist International right now is just 5 points away. But now AP Bren trying to contest it, to have the points halted. But let's see, Yanagi popping on the acceleration trigger, Yanagi killing Deja Vu, and now Rabbit would be down for the count. 2 more points, but it's on halt once again. But Yanagi is back on the point. No, it's on halt once again. 98 to 25. Shintaro taking down Airi. But what will be the play here? Oh no, AP Bren is inside the. Wait, what? They're not going inside the zone. But now I don't know what's happening. Yeah, all right, there you go. There you go. Like,
oh my god,
like,
they were stopping every push. Yeah. He was literally fenced out of the VOX zone, and he just didn't want to go in. He was like a spectator almost.
But yeah, with that one, I mean, AP Bren tried to really contest. I mean, they had a lot of utilities. That wall is actually massive for them, but at the same time, it's a struggle, especially if you don't really have a vision. If someone or a Bond Rat is inside the smoke, because that is another high risk reward once again. So put a smoke inside the zone, and if a Bond Rat is there and someone went in, you can just eat the launchers. That's a massive damage, especially with acceleration trigger activated. I don't know if people saw the acceleration trigger of Bond Rat. It's super scary. But yeah, I mean, they tried their best to somehow turn things around. I mean, they have this couple of picks here and there, but again, Blacklist International with the of course, they know the map, they know where the health packs are, they know where the tight spots are, they know where the AP Bren can possibly run to probably seek cover or get the health pack. But yeah, early on, game number 1, again, a really good performance by Blacklist International, and AP Bren needs to do something if they want to secure the game number 2, as we watch the highlights real quick. There you go.
Wow, there you go. It's that ends the highlight of our very first match between Blacklist International and AP Bren. An even more fair fight. If you compare it from our very first semifinals here at December against Newbie Frenzy and Alter Ego, Blacklist International definitely has the experience to show against AP Bren, and the best part about that team is that whatever map it is, they will just prevail, and AP Bren is just touching their toes in the water, but they can't get it done ultimately. But right now, Kiefer, we'll be going to space map in just a little bit, so it might be a different story.
But yeah, before we go to space map, you don't want your own segment. You forgot your own segment. Let's go.
I'm just tickling you, everybody. I'm just kidding. We're going back into the match results breakdown of Blacklist International and AP Bren. And as you can see, wow, just Blacklist International is just showing their prowess and just showing their expertise against another fellow Filipino team, which is AP Bren. Kizu, Airi, and Dejabu from AP Bren tried their best, but the death speaks for itself. They couldn't get in those VOX zone, and the plan of Blacklist International was definitely interesting to see. When you see a Bonrat pick, you definitely expect the Bonrat to just get all of the points for himself, because once he used that smoke, he is not getting out of there. But they have a different plan. Use the smoke and let Yanagi the Juno hold inside of that smoke, and then once AP Bren pushes into the VOX zone, he just lets it rip. He goes bombs away with the utilities of Bonrat. But Shintaro, just look at him, 7-0 death. He definitely just zoned out the enemies once we were in launch complex, and beautifully played by Blacklist International. But AP Bren has it in the bag still, so we'll definitely be looking at our space map in a little while. We'll be looking to see if there's a possible of a game number 3, but let's see, Kiefer. Blacklist International with a little bit of an edge here might go for a big sweep.
Yeah, but again, let's see how AP Bren will handle that one. They probably got overwhelmed with the first map, but let's see about the in space on how the team composition will be when it comes to the brands, on how they can possibly counter or something. But yeah, would they pick a meta team, or would they pick their comfort picks? I mean, comfort picks are actually a good thing, but at the same time, meta picks is the one that's usually being used so far. So with that being said, of course, Blacklist International is still on a major streak. They're on a major momentum after their PCI placements, and now they're one step closer going into the grand finals. And yeah, let's check the brand select right now in our second game for the second semifinals. It's base map.
Ooh.
Oh, Scotch. Okay, beat not Scotch and Kelsey for AP Brand. Blacklist International with Juno, Scotch and Bonrat. Oh, more point handling for Blacklist International.
It's going to be a battle of the quick scopes here and a battle of long range fights if you have Scotch on each side. Shintaro will take care of that, and as well as 80 for the side of AP Bren. But other than that, it's going to be different kind of brands. Beat. Kelsey, Juno, and Bonrat for Blacklist International. It's going to be a great game number 2 here, Kiefer.
Again, game number 2. This is actually very interesting. Both of them have snipers. And I don't know if this will affect the gameplay, but as you can see on the lineups of the brands, for Blacklist International, they are more reliant on handling the point. Again, with the Bonrat and Juno. On the other hand, with AP Bren, it's more on being aggressive in close to mid-quarter combat. But let's see into the game. This is the second set of the second set of the semifinals. Second game. Blacklist International versus AP Bren. Map would be, we are back in space. Minions, we will get the moon because we are on the moon. I don't know if this is the moon or something. I don't know.
This is the moon, I think, Kiefer. There's just a little bit of a space station there currently in the world of PARAVOX. But right now, Shintaro will definitely put on the pressure with all the catch plays right now. 1 kill into the name of Blacklist International as Rabbit takes down Kizu. 5 points right now. No one definitely contesting this point. They are trying to just fill the map out right now. But Shintaro with his first takedown of the game, and Rabbit as well with his second takedown. Currently a double kill in the favor of Blacklist International, and Dejavu will need to have a disciplined play here because he will wait for his teammates. Rabbit though will go down underneath the map because he needs to get that health back. Shintaro though flies up into the air, goes for the high ground and will not hit anyone. The wall is available for AP Bren as they take up the first point into the game number 2, but Yanagi will say otherwise as he kills of Dejavu, and Kizu will fall down into the hands of Shintaro.
Yeah, in this case, once again, Blacklist International back inside the VOX zone, and now Shintaro getting that platform ready just in case for a quick escape route or just a high vantage point. But Shintaro would be taken down as well by 80 against sniper versus sniper gameplay. But of course, Yanagi is just inside. Yanagi is too quick with Juno, but you are blocked from that side with that wall. And now having that advantage, activating the acceleration trigger for 2 members of AP Bren, but both of them are low. In case that this would be a pickoff, that's huge for Blacklist International because they use the meter. But at the same time, of course, 1 kill would be in the hands of both of the teams as we speak. And now that Juno is really a problem, really too quick in the hands of Yanagi. This time, 43 points so far in the hands of Blacklist International, activating Juno with the acceleration trigger. I don't know what would be the answer back by AP Bren, but they're probably getting ready to change into the next box zone. But in this case, wall has been used, no one's in the zone, and Blacklist International is going into kind of a pickle, but I'm not sure what kind of pickle is this. I don't know if this is a cucumber pickle or I don't know. I'm just hungry as might as well. But Blacklist International, 2 kills so far. 1 more. The Scotch is just hiding somewhere. And this time, 18 seconds, or maybe, let's say 15 seconds on the timer as we switch the strike point going into another location. And I can already predict what the spot of the next box zone. It's inside the building.
Yes, and the Holidays is changing Kiefer right now because he is focused on the goal just like Blacklist International. They are now acquiring the spots in the positions inside the space station because AP Bren is falling behind in terms of map control. AP Bren controls the map point, but the side of Rabbit and Shintaro are just crawling their way inside the space station. Aerial platforms from left and right are being placed. Shintaro with a kill onto Kizu, but Shintaro will also fall down as 80 spots him inside of his scope. 73 to 21, and currently AP Brett is just controlling that, but never mind as Blacklist International turns it around as Yanagi goes out and in of that space station. 12 HP onto Dejavu. He needs to be careful because if he falls down just like that, this is gonna be a hard point to take away from Blacklist International. 3 versus 2 in 6 seconds, anything can happen, and Blacklist International is just tiptoeing their way into the finals because they are 15 points away as Shintaro puts a bullet into the body of Kizu and into Ailey. That's gonna be 2 down, and Dejavu is alone inside of the space station versus 3 people. He needs to be careful. He needs to just dodge all of the bullets of Shintaro, and right now he is not doing so because he eats it all up. 6 points remaining for Blacklist International. Axel triggers all around the map. 2v2 situation. The HP is in favor of AP Bren, but can they stay alive as Rabbit rips it into the smoke? He is using up all of the ammo and he is just dishing out explosive damage. 80 will get that kill.
And now back to the hands of AP Bren holding that point. As you can see earlier, Bonrat just having that acceleration trigger again, it's really scary to have a lot of explosives around the area. But once again, the VOX zone is in the hands of Blacklist International. Push away AP Red, 2 members are down, and now is this this actually very scary. Beat Dot activating the acceleration trigger, but no, intercepted once again. One more point, and it's Blacklist International going into the finals.
Another sweep after a sweep in the semifinals. It's like deja vu from the November monthly tournament because it is just 2-0s all across the board. And Blacklist International will face off Alter Ego later on. Kiefer, what a match.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually an almost comeback, just in case. But again, the location is so tight. Once again, inside the space station, they have a Bond Rat. It's really a big advantage. Again, what we can see is a Scotch quickscope montage. It's like I'm watching YouTube at like 2010 on like the no scope montage. I don't know, I'm old, but as you can see, that's really what happens. Like no scope montage. It's just it's a back and forth on kills. Yes, the when it comes to the vantage point for both of the teams, it's just pretty much same on the edge. But at the same time, if you think about it, both of them really did their best. I mean, acceleration trigger left and right. It's just so that it's really the preference or the advantage of the brands that they chose. Again, once again, open space is not really favoring for Blacklist International. That's the thing because they have a Bond Rat. But in this case, they did pretty well on the tight spot, which is inside the space station with a Bond Rat just throwing bombs everywhere. But yeah, again, Blacklist International 2-0 with a quick highlight montage over here.
And there you have it, everybody. Another chicken moment coming in from Kiefer there, and another domination play coming in from Blacklist International. Again, in the final spot, it will be Alter Ego versus Blacklist International. So it's going to be a rematch of the Aegis, Kiefer.
Yeah, another rematch. Again, both teams know pretty much well each other, but this time it's a rematch from 2 months ago. Because last month is a different one because we didn't see Alter Ego over there. As far as I know, Alter Ego didn't join last month. It's they didn't join. I don't know, refresh my memory or something. But this time, this is the grand finals. It's all set. Who will it be? Again, Pride of Indonesia with Alter Ego or Pride of the Philippines with Blacklist International. But of course, we would not throw into break yet. We will throw
Not
into
yet.
your favorite segment. Chicken, take it away.
Let's go for the match results breakdown here. As we see these results, we will see how dominating Blacklist International and how they got the result that they wanted. 100 points for Blacklist International and AP Bren with 35. It was a great battle of the sketches there, but the person that we need to talk about is the Bonrat of Rabet right now. 51 points, not a lot of damage, but the control was there. He had the map controlled in his hands, and as well as Yanagi dishing out a lot of damage. He was definitely dominating as well. But Shintaro, with all of the TikTok reels that he wanted, all of the highlights that he could have gotten, was there inside of that space station. AP Bren, congratulations to them as well because they reached the semifinals, but ultimately they fell down into a better opponent. Deja Vu with 15 points, 3-8 KD, 80 with 4-4 with just 1 point, and Kizu tried it with 1,000 damage but couldn't execute it anymore. Blacklist International, good game well played for them. They will go and join Alter Ego in the final spot.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations for Blacklist International once again with that momentum. From the PCI momentum until now, again, is this going to be the revenge arc, or Alter Ego is ready to shut them down once again? But yeah, we're just gonna chill for a while. I mean, what an interesting night so far of like 2-0s. But is this going to be a different case? Is it going to be a 2-0 or 2-1 as we commence into the finals? Once again, Alter Ego and Blacklist International in our December edition of the PARAVOX monthly tournament. This is already the finals. This is the last for 2024. Happy holidays once again. We'll just go on a short break, and once we come back, it's game on. Put on your mask. Let's go into the VOX zone. We'll see you there.
What is PARAVOX? PARAVOX, 3 versus 3 TPS featuring tactical strike points rules and fluid high-speed combat. Players choose from a variety of weapons with different styles and skills, considering tactics and synergy. Assemble a team and go to the battle. Character control. PARAVOX offers various actions as common movement options for all players. By combining these actions, you can enjoy more intense aerial combat. Blink. Double blink. Double jump. By combining jump and blink, you can execute an aerial dash. Mastering the aerial dash enables even faster movement. Additionally, as a pivotal element in shaping the course of battle, PARAVOX features a trigger system. Excel Trigger enhances mobility, instantly replenishing the blink gauge and increasing charge speed, perfect for aerial combat. Boost Trigger enhances overall combat capabilities. In addition to replenishing the blink gauge, it instantly reloads and increases reload speed. The Ultimate Trigger grants unparalleled combat power. It removes ammo limits and significantly enhances shooting capabilities. Dominate your enemies by strategically using the 3 different triggers. Game rule. The rule of PARAVOX is strike points. It's a mode where players compete to occupy designated areas on the map, which switch over time. While holding the strike points, teams gain points over time, and the first team to reach 100 points wins. As strike points switch, the round progresses, and with each round, the respawn time increases. While it's important to accumulate many points early on, winning battles in the later stages offers a chance to earn a massive number of occupation points. Where diverse weapons, a wealth of movement options, constantly changing battle conditions, and various elements intertwine to create a highly competitive experience. Welcome to the world of PARAVOX.
It is now time for the grand finals of the PARAVOX monthly tournament for December. We are your casters. Still, your favorite duo of Kiefer and Bipolar. Who's that one again? Shouting out for I already forgot the name. Jolaima.
Jolaima, thank you very much for supporting PARAVOX and this duo. You know what, everybody, we're about to experience one of the best rivalries at the entirety of this game. It's gonna be Blacklist International later on versus Alter Ego. Kiefer, it's been a great day, but how has been this December holiday special?
Yeah, I mean, holiday special, end of the. This is actually a good year ender. We end with a bang and start next month with a bang once again here at PARAVOX. Of course, if you want to play PARAVOX, Epic Games, Epic Games is the way to go. But if you want to be on Steam, I know there's some people who is a Steam enjoyer. You can wish this on Steam and you can get some news. But yeah, let's check the brackets real quick at what transpired again for today. A lot of best of ones on round number one, so we will not really tackle on that one. But semifinals, Doobie Frenzy and Alter Ego 2-0 with a really dominating, and dominating is still understatement for Alter Ego at this point, as they really steamrolled with 100-0 and 103 for the two games. And now with AP Brent and Blacklist International with 2-0. The finals, won it back from 2 months ago. Alter Ego and Blacklist International setting up the stage once again. The 2 months ago, it's a 2-1 as far as I remember. Alter Ego getting the 2 points, Blacklist International with 1. I forgot the first two maps, but the last map is a space map. Can we see the map rotation if we can show it right now? There you go.
And as we look at the map rotation here,
Oh,
we
God!
are finally seeing Waterfront Kiefer, one of the detrimental maps wherein Alter Ego definitely knows it. But Neo City, this is Blacklist International map, so it's a little bit of a balance. But once we go into the game number 3, which is Space Map, it's a different ball game and it's all out bloodbath and bloodshed later on, Kiefer. This is a good map rotation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Neo City again, as we can see on the first game, also in the first set of semifinals earlier. Alter Ego really dominates. Really dominates it with 100-0. But of course, there's also Blacklist International's comfort map. Aside from, aside from the other like Quantum and something. But now with Waterfront on the second, Alter Ego actually is the one that's really comfortable with the Waterfront. I think Waterfront is the second map of the grand finals that died, as far as I can remember. I remember Blacklist International got the first game, and then Alter Ego with the second game, and then Space Map will be the decider. I don't know if my memory serves correct, but yeah, let's introduce our teams and our players. Blacklist International, Rabbit, Yanagi, and Shintaro, fresh from the PCI third place against Alter Egos, Mev, Fezzle, and Netlove.
Yeah, this is going to be a great matchup. This is going to be the battle of the killers and the rushers. Shintaro and Mev are the ones that we need to look out for. But everybody, this is, again, the last best of 3 series of the year and the last that we will ever see for 2024. But there's still a lot more in store in 2025. So be sure to follow the page, like the stream, and just wait for it. Wishlist the game on Steam. And a big shout out again to Juliama, our best duo lover. But let's look at the brand selection here, everybody. The conscience is definitely happy with that said, but Blacklist International with the red side will pick up Beat Dot and Bonrat, and Alter Ego will definitely go for a quick Beat Dot here onto Netlove.
All right. So Bonrat is still in the hands of Blacklist International. Alter Ego, so far Beat Dot, Juno, and Mev with a Juno, not with a Scotch. I don't know what would be the last one. Nova. Okay, they went on a safer rush option. Blacklist International went for a defensive option just in case. But yeah, this is actually interesting. Again, this is the grand finals, first of the 3 maps, 2 maps rather. But if the decider is needed, we will go back to the space map. Just run it back on what happened 2 months ago. I'm really excited for this one. not really obvious of my tone because I have only two tones, high monotone and low monotone.
Mm.
But yeah, but yeah, let's see. This is again the grand finals for the PARAVOX monthly tournament. We are going back into Neo City, Blacklist International versus Alter Ego, month of December. Let's end this year with a bang with PARAVOX.
Yes, sir. It's time to finally put the nail in the coffin as Blacklist International fall down to Alter Ego now with the advantage as well as the VOX Zone control. Fizzle is definitely feeling himself right now because with just 10 HP, he is still dishing out damage. He knows where the health pack is, so he doesn't even need to look at it. It's like an action movie wherein you don't look at the explosion behind you. You look at the goal in hand. Blacklist International now controlling the VOX Zone, containing it with 7 points, makes it a tie game. It's going to be a trade-off after trade-off. Rabbit and Netlove fall down, and as well as Yanagi. Alter Ego still with the numbers advantage as Mev gives another nail into the coffin as it kills off Yanagi. There is one person low, and that is Shintaro. You do not want that as he takes off the health pack. Mev though goes into the smoke. No problem in his hand. He wants to get those kills, but Rabbit puts up all of the explosive damage into his face.
Yeah, that's actually a nice setup. Like put the smoke and then put the bombs inside the smoke. So if someone tried to like attempt to halt the progress, they'll just explode. But yeah, with that being said, it's still anyone's ball game. Shintaro popping in the acceleration trigger at this time, and now Alter Ego is just circling around. Again, this is anyone's ball game so far. Another smoke for the side of Blacklist International. The bomb rat is just setting up the bombs inside, so whoever goes in might be in trouble. Mev popping off with the acceleration trigger. I don't know. There's no pickoff yet so far. Netlove might be in trouble. Netlove got erased in the hands of Yanagi's shotgun. And now once again Shintaro is just trying to overextend for a bit just to have that dominance that they really need as Blacklist International still holding on for their life. Bonrat and now Mev taking down the Rabbit. This actually is huge for them. There's no one to set up inside, but there's 2 kills once again for the side of Alter Ego. This is actually the respawn timer. Strike point will be changing in 33 seconds. I don't know what would be the gameplay here. Netlove activating the acceleration trigger. What would be the play? Fezzle got stunned for a moment, but Netlove saved his life for now. But Fezzle will be taken down. Once again, Bondat with a scary acceleration trigger once again, setting it up inside the zone. Now strike point is going to change in 10 seconds. It would be up. Not really up to the building, but up to the platform as Netlove and Mev securing 2 kills at the side of for Alter Ego. Blacklist International with kind of a deficit, and now the second VOX Zone is in place.
The Steamroll Kings have definitely met their match as Blacklist International breaks their code. It's currently Rabbit falling down into the hands of Fizzle again. It's 32-42, so it's a 10-point differential as Mev goes into the alleyway and shoots them down, but not connecting. The acceleration trigger onto Alter Ego has been used, so this is a problematic time for Blacklist International. They need to get out of the way, but Shintaro cannot even jump into the sky. It's currently a 2v2 situation as Fizzle roams around the map, gets that health point, and goes back into the action. Right now, it's currently round number 2, so the timer of the respawns have gone longer, but it's still not yet felt by these players. 50-point mark for Alter Ego gets them into a calmer spot to maybe claim this first round win, but Blacklist International with just 1 player remaining, Shintaro needs to fall back and wait for his teammates. Finally, Bonrat has respawned. Rabbit can claim his victory here, but he immediately falls down into the hands of Mev. Alter Ego has definitely read them right into their bones because they are just shooting them from the sky.
Right off the sky indeed. It's still Alter Ego with the lead. Blacklist International needs to do something again if they want to have the 3rd strike point on a much smaller scale later on, as Alter Ego is just running around getting as much health back as possible to deny Blacklist International later on. And now Blacklist International is now chasing Alter Ego. It's now the tables have turned, and now Fezzle will be taking down by Blacklist International. Yep, the feeling is the same as they took down one members of Blacklist International themselves. At the same time, Bonat is just trying to get the cooldown of the smoke back, so he can definitely set it up. Shintaro once again with a kill. Another one. It's just a back and forth kill so far, but the current points would be slowly into the hands of Alter Ego. But the point has been halted so far. Blacklist International getting that point. Rabbit would be responding anytime soon as Alter Ego is still trying to circle around, going into the point, getting a point as much as possible. So there's 3 acceleration trigger has been activated so far. Mev, no, that's an early acceleration trigger kill. But all of the members of Alter Ego activated the acceleration triggers. What would be the game plan for Blacklist International? As Blacklist International is slowly but surely just going to the point. One more kill definitely will go there. Yes, it is. There we go. Yanagi taking down Fezon in the process as the strike point will change in 15 seconds. And now Rabbit activated the acceleration trigger with 3 HP. This is actually a high risk reward so far. 1 HP remaining, but it's still gonna survive with the skin of his teeth. Now 5 seconds. Strike point's gonna be changing. Netlove will be taking down as well. And now we are now in the third strike point, the third Vox Zone, which is again in the high grounds of the platform. This is the game changer. Round number 3, 20 seconds respawn timer. And still,
Oh my
the
God.
points are around the ballpark.
Yes, very much so. And the risks are higher if you get killed. That is a 20-second timer. On to Rabet. Yanagi will fall down. And that is our first wipeout in the final match. 78-71, make it 80, and it's only Juno Shintaro alive right now for Blacklist International. They have a little ample amount of time to maybe fight back, but Alter Ego have stationed themselves in the Vox Zone, and they know where they're gonna spawn, so they're just gonna stop them as they run into the Vox Zone. That is 2 down as Fiesel and Meb, the duo of Alter Ego, shuts them down. Yanagi, the lone survivor, can he put the solution into the problem? But the acceleration trigger onto the 2 players of Alter Ego will definitely a problem that he needs to solve immediately.
Oh.
2 points away to maybe get this match number 1 for Alter Ego, but it's currently a fight of the ages at Blacklist International. Claims to Vox Zone. They have a lot of time here, but can they wait it more longer? 2v2 situation, and Blacklist International with Rabbit onto this Bone Rat can maybe get a comeback play. This is just 1 point, but Alter Ego is struggling right now, and Blacklist International is coming back from the ashes, but Netlove says otherwise as Rabbit, Yanagi, and Shintaro fall down. Alter Ego with the number 1 in the best of 3 series.
That's a nice hold. That's a nice hold by
Wow.
Alter Ego. Using the invisibility just to go around the point, holding the points as much as possible until the rest of the team comes in, especially with that beat dot, who definitely wreaks havoc close range. And yeah, I cannot really attest. Like, it's a back and forth. It's a back and forth one. It's really tight. Like, yes, there's some wipes, but at the same time, they took control of everything that they can put their hands on, like utilities, then all of such rotation, health packs, and whatnot. But in this case, it's really a battle of who can really handle it first. It's a battle of aim. It's a battle of who can flick the fastest. It's a battle of who can catch someone first. But in this case, Alter Ego really curb stomped that one down to the ground. It's already in the grasp of Blacklist International, but somehow, some way, the surprise attack from behind after that bait really proves that they have the upper hand when it comes to trying to retake the point. And yeah, that is the 1 point that they need to just to have the gap further. In this case, Blacklist International needs 2 wins in this best of 3 series. 1 more for Alter Ego, and they will be the champion for this month.
Very much so. You know what? Alter Ego was not breathing there anymore because they thought they had it in the bag, but they were stopped for a moment there by Blacklist International. Let's look at the match highlights.
Wow, what a
Wow.
game! That's a treat. That's a treat. That's a good way to start the grand finals, knowing that two high caliber teams are really fighting at it. We have the PCI third placer and one of the top teams right now in PARAVOX, which is Alter Ego. Again, it's really the matter of who can really execute it first and who can take advantage of the errors. And yeah, Alter Ego so far with the lead, one more, and they would be the champion. Or would it be the same story 2 months ago? As a post-match analysis would take place right now, courtesy of Bipolar.
Let's look at the match results breakdown here for our very first match in our finals. Alter Ego gets out with 100, and Blacklist International held their ground but couldn't finish it for their team. 87 points on their hand. Let's look at Blacklist International first. Shintaro giving us a great show with 1400 damage in a 6.5 KD. He has 5 points into his name, but you gotta give it to Rabbit again on that Bonrat. 50 plus points into his name. He died a lot, but he still didn't give up. He wanted to use the smoke and he wanted to get all those points. Yanagi trying to help out Shintaro with the kills and trying to help out Bonrat or Rabbit with the Vox Zone control. Couldn't get it at the end. But look at Alter Ego. All of them almost reaching 1500 damage. Mev, it's like showtime for Mev each time he goes into the monthly finals. 13-4 KD with 1500 damage, and Netlove as well with 1500 damage into his name. But Fiesel was definitely just confident on getting those points and getting the damage as well. A good first match. It's like dessert already, Kiefer. It's sweet on top.
Yeah, it's already dessert. We didn't have our main course yet. We didn't have the steak. On what at stake?
Yeah.
So steak once again. Thank you to our conscience for our steak after this game. We had the word that we will be having some steak, so thank you so much. We will be looking forward for that steak. But yeah, a really good match. You heard that? You heard that? But yeah, I know you didn't hear that, but I can hear the violent reaction of the conscience. But yeah, it's a really good match. It's back and forth once again, as you mentioned, and a lot of points racked, a lot of damage and really off the roof. But it really turns on in terms of who will execute it first, who will do the bidding for each other. But yeah, that's the first game. I don't know if the second game is already ready because I cannot wait for this to go down once again at our second map. Okay, they're lacking one more player. So they're really getting ready for that one. So second map, interestingly enough, I don't know what to expect in this one. We're back into the waterfront. We're back into the containers. We're back into environmental damage city. I hope the future maps that PARAVOX will release will have this kind of feature wherein environmental damage or let's see if a collapsible buildings or like collapsible walls or something. I hope that we can see that in the near future that really disrupts the game, or more environmental damage. For example, if you get fallout, like if you get fallout by like a bridge or something. Just an example, you'll like that's an insta kill or something. But that will actually a good touch on the gameplay of PARAVOX, especially on a very high competitive level, especially on how the teams will adapt on that one. But just my idea. Don't take my idea seriously. Just whatever I can think of right now, especially on the high caliber matches that we have. I mean, that's a good touch of the gameplay. It's a really fast pace, so why make it make it more engaging for the players and the competition alike. With that being said, brand select. Let's see.
Okay. I mean, for Alter Ego and Blacklist International, we'll be expecting some comfort picks here. We won't be seeing a lot of like unorthodox picks because this is the finals already and you have to go for those comfort picks. Right now, it's currently the same picks for both of these teams. Nova Juno for both sides, and currently Rabet with the last one that has not picked. This might be a beat dot pick, but also sketch? It is gonna be a sketch for Rabet. So we don't necessarily see Rabet on the killing spree. He's usually going for those utility-based brands, but right now I think he has some confidence up in him, and it's nice to see there's a little bit of a mix-up there, Kiefer.
Yeah, I mean, with that mix-up, and yeah, I can hear my conscience like, let's start this. Let's start this. I wanna do this. Yeah, you're good. You're good, conscience. My conscience is like, it's like I'm Deadpool. Like I'm talking to someone suddenly. But yeah, this is the second match or the second game of the grand finals here at the PARAVOX monthly tournament for December. This is the last hurrah for the year. Alter Ego, Blacklist International, Scotch, as we can see with Blacklist International. But in this one, Alter Ego is still picking their comfort pick, their comfort meta picks. What would be the play here for Alter Ego? Wait, what's going on?
They're battling for the health packs right now. Yeah, they're battling for the health packs right now, and they just want to control it because Blacklist International. Oh, never mind.
It's a remake.
It's a remake. I think it's a remake.
It's a remake. Blacklist International is not moving at all. So this might be a remake. We are not sure what's going on. Okay, the room. Okay. So yeah, we will just do a quick remake of this, and looking forward, it would be the same picks. So it's just same picks, same everything. We just relobby just to make sure that everything is running pretty smooth and pretty well. And yeah, again, shout out for all our viewers right now in social media, in different channels that we have. We're currently live on Twitch, on Facebook, on X, on Discord, on YouTube, on my phone, on your PC, on my PC. I don't know. You can reach us, you can watch us. Welcome. This is PARAVOX. If you're interested with the gameplay, if you're interested to try it yourself, you can wish this on Steam. If you're a Steam enjoyer or if you're an Epic Games enjoyer, you can definitely download this on Steam. And of course, visit the website to register your account. And of course, for more news, just follow PARAVOX on X, on Facebook.
Yeah. Plus, with that said, plus we have a Southeast Asian rank quest for everybody that wants to get some prizes before the year ends. Because if you play from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., you can get some prizes if you're the top 30. But if you do miss the top 30 spot, we are picking out 5 extra winners from a lucky draw. So it's not just the top 30 always. If you do play, you have a shot on winning some prizes. So don't miss those. Get into the ranked games and get those cash prizes if you do get those spots. So Kiefer, I think we're just getting ready in a little bit. Again, this is the waterfront map. Once we go into the game, it's all about health pack control, map awareness, because the very first point is situated into the warehouse. So it's a close quarter matchup until the round number 2, where it's in the middle of the boat. So I think we'll be seeing some interesting strategies here, because we're not seeing a Bonrat anymore. It's a sketch on Turabel.
Yeah. They probably want more aggressive play, so they swap the Bonrat for Scotch. But of course, they just Alter Ego went for a comfort pick. But yeah, I'm really looking forward on how this will turn down for what. I know this is an old song, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll just want to have a quick shout out for all our viewers. Of course, a quick shout out to our boss coach of the National University of the Philippines, DAP.
My school,
boss DAP. Yeah, your school.
Yeah, my
okay,
school,
your
yeah.
school. It's your university. Okay, so yeah, shout out. And then another brand select. I think there's a mix up in the brand selection. That's why they want to relobby. All right, it's Rabbit that will change the pick. So it's not a Scotch, apparently.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be a little bit of mix up here as Rabbit changes his brand pick. There's a little bit of problems, but we've already fixed it. Big shout out to CBZN and everyone out there, because as the last tournament of the year for them and for us as well, it's gonna be a great Great tournament, everybody. Again, this is the comfort pick for Rabet. This is Bonrat. So we're expecting some utilities and some map control.
Yeah, and this time it's still basically the same picks, just a different map, just a different feel. And I can hear my conscience is just yapping at the corner. And with that being said, it's still basically the same the same plan. It's just Bonrat is basically more on defense mechanism. But yeah, this is the second game of our grand finals here at the PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Finals for the month of December, the last for the year, as we commence Waterfront, Alter Ego versus Blacklist Internationale.
It's definitely time. Can Blacklist International stay alive, or will Alter Ego live up to the name of the Steamroll Kings? Fiesel will go for the health pack, but he doesn't know that someone is shooting him from behind. AE Mev, though, is definitely just going for a 1v3 situation as he goes towards the outside or the outskirts of the map. There's currently a trade-off onto Rabbit and Netlove, but Fiesel is there to shut down Yanagi. That is 2 players down, but Shintaro will not go down without a fight. He has full HP and he has a lot of bullets into his chamber, so he uses it onto the face of Fiesel. 8 HP onto Mep, but he is still alive, but never mind, because Shintaro is behind him to get that kill. It's currently a 2v1 situation, and again, it's currently just Shintaro alive and lowly against the Alter Ego squad, but finally he will fall down before he gets 2 kills more. 10-5 is our score, and Alter Ego, even though there is a Bonrat on the other side of the enemy, they are not fazed by it.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually an advantage. Like, Bonrat really excels on a really tight spot, especially on the utility that the Bonrat had, which is basically giving the smoke and just setting up bombs around the place, around the perimeter. But in this case, for some reason, Alter Ego is not phased about it. Like you mentioned, they want to steamroll more. Vessel taking down Rabbit in the process. There's no, of course, there's no Bonrat to think about for a couple of seconds. Popping out Shintaro with the acceleration trigger. Shintaro with a double kill already. Would this be the wipe that they are looking for? But the rest of AE is back on track. Vessel popping out the acceleration trigger once again from their side. Alter Ego is still just going around as Blacklist International. Again, one member is now back at the gun. Oh, okay. I thought that would be another environmental kill as you made down inside. And now it's still in the hands of Alter Ego. 26. Slowly but surely, they want to secure some kills. Netlove taking down Yanagi in the process, but Mev having a low health, going into a possible health pack, but health pack has been taken. Whoa, that's a jump scare and a half. That's a jump scare and a half for me. Mev with 4 HP remaining will be taken down. And now 29-20 at our score. 2v2 situation going inside the point. Netlove and Rabbit would be taken down, and now in the hands of Blacklist International. 10 seconds, strike points will be changing, so we will be back in wide open space. And now Alter Ego is already pre-positioning themselves to stand into that point.
Right now, they're just getting those scrap points remaining on that warehouse point. But Mev is definitely, even though it's a water map, he is playing with fire right now. These situational plays are going into their favor, but can they use it more? Shintaro again, just alone and lonely with the Axle trigger in hand, might give him a triple kill of his own, but he will definitely fall down. A wipeout in the favor of Alter Ego goes into their favor, and currently, this is a double points in favor of Alter Ego. There's a 150 points remaining that can be used in the second round, but can Blacklist International bounce back from the pressure that is being given to them? Mev even chases Yanagi all throughout the map, even though he doesn't need to anymore. Fiesel in this Nova is definitely a force to be reckoned with, because he is just blinking all throughout and he is just covering all of the areas of the map. 34 to 48 is currently close with this Bonrat pick. Rabet is just taken down every time, but with the utilities in hand, it is buying time for Blacklist International to maybe get behind the 54-point lead of Alter Ego. Rabet will get that kill onto Netlove as he respawns, but Fizzle, without any more HP into his head, he still wants to apply pressure, and currently it's a 3v2.
Now with the 3v2 situation, now Alter Ego having one acceleration trigger with hands of Fezzel, and now Fezzel is just roaming around, just checking for possible blind spot that he can take advantage. But this is wide open. There's actually an advantage of Alter Ego. Now Rabbit will be taken down by Mev. It's now again 1v1 situation right now with Mev just running away and just surviving 1 HP in a dream for Shintaro. Shintaro, okay, that's interesting, but no, just intercepted. And yeah, with that being said, it's still in the hands of anyone, not really particular someone. It's now 61-44 so far in this game. Netlove activating the acceleration trigger. Again, this is scary. Have you seen an invisible shotgun? Now you've seen it. Now with the hands of Netlove. But Netlove is kind of low, so it needs to be careful as they re-enter to the site, as 30 seconds would be the change of that strike point or the VOX zone, as slowly but surely Yanagi just running away from his problems and now down for the count. With that being said, 20 seconds. Netlove just trying desperately to hold the point, just trying to get as close as someone as possible to have the full damage of the shotgun blast. 15 seconds. Shintaro popping in with the acceleration trigger together with Mev. What would be the gameplay here? Fezzel just trying to chase down with some low health. Oh, he yoinks the health pack out of their hands. Rabbit would be taken down because of that one. Shintaro is also down to the ground. Yanagi is last one remaining soldier for the hands of for the side of Blacklist International. With that being said, strike point has been changed. We are now back to depth waters in the middle of the shipment containers.
Round number 3 again, and the risks are higher as Alter Ego goes closer and closer to the 100-point mark, and Blacklist International are just falling into pieces as Rabet falls down. But Shintaro, the dreams are still alive for him. He doesn't want to fall down into the hands of the Alter Ego squad. Shintaro will claim the health pack, and he is still alive. The lone survivor, can he put the pressure into the pressurers, which is Alter Ego? Acceleration triggers will finally go off cooldown, but Shintaro will still go around the map claiming all of the health packs. Netlove goes into the face of Bonrat. He is not scared of those explosives. He will get that kill onto the bed. He is reading them like a book. And now Fizzle joins the fray with just 7 points remaining to claim the last monthly finals. Can Blacklist International make another comeback potential? But Alter Ego says no. It's another 1-point game, and Alter Ego claims the holiday victory.
2-0, our champions for this month. Alter Ego, another denied opportunity for Blacklist International. Yeah, I mean, that's a really nice play by Alter Ego. Patience is the name of the game. Being aggressive at the same time being patient, not overextending, which is good. If they're overextending, just back up, wait, look for a health pack. But in this case, I mean, Blacklist International, again, they are holding up pretty nice. The defense is pretty good, but Alter Ego already read them like a book on what the possible play is. Bonrat is setting up the traps. Nope, just a random shotgun wielding, sustaining, stunning, you name it, going inside, just a beat dot out of nowhere, removing the smoke in the process. And that's one of the factors actually on what transpired inside the game. I mean, both of the teams really did very well. I mean, that's the best of the best right now in PARAVOX in Southeast Asia. But of course, I'm really looking forward for more high caliber gameplay. But unfortunately, Alter Ego decided to close it out, not give them the game number 3, which is the space wrap. and congratulations, they're the champions of the last PARAVOX tournament for the month of December and for 2024.
Again, everybody, a good game between these two teams, but Alter Ego claims the championship title of the monthly finals. Let's look at the match highlights.
Oh, we're back.
There it is. There,
Talking to my
there
chicken.
it is again. The chicken prevails every time, K-Friend. Again, everybody, that was our match highlights that ends the last monthly finals of 2024 for PARAVOX, and a holiday special goes to the hands of Alter Ego.
Yeah, as you can see at the lights, we have a good decoration. I mean, our conscience did that decoration. I don't know if my conscience did that or our number one duo fan did that. I don't know who, but yeah, definitely we are in a holiday. We're holiday cheer. But of course, we're not gonna leave you hanging. We still have the post-match analysis on what incarnation happened as we commence again in the post-match analysis by yours truly, the chicken. Oh, I'm just kidding. Bipolar.
Again, everybody, this is our last match results breakdown for 2024 PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Finals. This is Alter Ego versus Blacklist International. Alter Ego goes out with 100 and Blacklist International with just 54. Let's just give a big round of applause for Blacklist International for trying to sweep out the Sweep Kings, which is Alter Ego. Yanagi, 1,027 damage with a 310 KD. Rabet trying to use up all of those smokes and those utilities to maybe push away Alter Ego from capturing that VOX zone. But the boogeyman himself, which is Shintaro, coming out with a 1,500 damage and 11.6 KD, tried his best to shut down the killers, but he gets killed in the end. The lone survivor could not bring his team into victory. And right now, let's talk about the champions for December. It's gonna be Mev. It's gonna be Fiesel and Net Love, the biggest. And congratulations to the holiday winners, Alter Ego.
Did you hear that?
Oh. I heard it.
Yeah, again, congratulations to Alter Ego once again, champion for our PARAVOX monthly tournament finals. denying once again Blacklist International. This should be a storyline, honestly.
Yeah.
This should be a storyline. If of course, if peeps of in PARAVOX are watching this should be a storyline. Just a proposition for a storyline, because of course Blacklist International has been denied on multiple championships for the monthly tournament finals. We should make it a storyline, and let us know what you think about this one. But yeah, let's show the bracket real quick. Of again, one transpired. Of course, we will skip the best of ones. I mean, pretty prominent teams that really joined. But let's go into the semifinals. Of course, Alter Ego with the steamroll against Newbie Frenzy. Blacklist International with a convincing win against AP Bren. Now, Alter Ego and Blacklist International really fought tooth and nail in both of the maps. I mean, in Tagalog terms, walang sayang. In English terms, there's nothing. I'm blanking out what's the English translation, but it's worth it. The match is really worth it. It's a nice icing on the top of the icing on the top of the cake with the icing. That's Alter Ego securing that 2-0. I know it sounds redundant, but third place match, as you can see at the bottom, April Brand securing the third placer. And of course, with that being said, Alter Ego, congratulations, champion for December and the last champion for 2024. And of course, we still have more in 2025 for the PARAVOX monthly tournament. Check it out. Just follow the socials and PARAVOX on Facebook and X, so you will be updated. If you're interested to play the game or to learn more, visit the website for PARAVOX. Wishlist on Steam and Epic Games. Just play it in Epic Games. All right, let's show the handsome faces of our champions.
Yes, sir. This is your winners. This is Alter Ego. Congratulations to Fiesel, Mev, and Netlove for showing that they are the two champions of our monthly finals here at December. Alter Ego, congratulations again. And a big congratulations as well for Blacklist International and to everyone that came into the PARAVOX Tournament monthly finals. Again, everybody, this is one of the best tournaments that you have ever seen, and monthly finals as well, as the chicken cockadoodle doos every time that we see some greatness in this game. Again, PARAVOX Tournament, we'd like to also give you guys a chance to win some prizes, because we have some Southeast Asian rank quests wherein you just have to place top 30 or at least play in your ranked games, and we'll pick out 5 lucky winners through a lucky draw to score some last minute holiday wishes, last minute holiday gifts and cash prizes.
Yeah, and again, with that being said, just tune in 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the weekend. So just rank grind. If you're part of top 30, congratulations, you have the prize. But for those who's unfortunate that didn't come close to top 30, 5 of you will have a chance to get something for your efforts. But yeah, that would be effective this weekend, starting tomorrow to be exact. But yeah, just play, of course, put your mask on, and we will see you soon in the VOX Zone. And that's it. That's it for us. That's it for the year 2024. It's been a blast for a PARAVOX Esports. It's the future of esports here at PARAVOX. Again, congratulations to all the teams who joined. And of course, we will be having more in 2025 as PARAVOX monthly tournament finals will come back, and of course some other surprises. But yeah, just a pitch in some idea. We should do that storyline with Blacklist International. I mean, they're really good. They're really good team. I mean, third place in PCI, but just a redemption arc. I want to see that. I want to make this a K drama. Just kidding. But yeah, any final remarks from the bipolar himself?
You know what, everybody? This is the best tournament and best game there is, and a great ender to everybody's year. This is 2024 again, PARAVOX Tournament Monthly Finals. Congratulations to Alter Ego. Congratulations to PARAVOX and all of the viewers out there. Everybody, My name is Bipolar, together with K for your casters. We'll hopefully see you in 2025. Congratulations CBCN as well. And congratulations to Juliama, our best fan out there, and to the chicken right there in the hands of K for. Everybody, see you next time. And we'll be right back on 2025. Bye, guys.